Okay. Good day to you all. Welcome back to the Formula Sports channel. Thanks for being here. Big day today. So we have to do a live to discuss it, right? And that is the Gold Cup. The squad for the Gold Cup was dropped today. The Reggae Boyz squad for the Gold Cup was dropped today. So we had to jump on and talk about it. So it's a big day. Big day. Good day to all who have jumped on the live. Thanks for being here with us today. We appreciate it. You guys see the heading. Let's talk about the Jamaica Reggae Boyz 23-man Gold Cup squad. We're gonna be talking about that. Yeah, man, Melvin, bless up my boss. Bless up. And we're gonna be talking about the Gold Cup squad and all the stories relating to the Gold Cup squad, right? Yeah. So big day. Big day. Guys, hit me in the comment section and feel free to join the convo. I soon drop the link as well. For sure, I soon drop the link as well. Yeah. So big day. Let me get the 23-man squad up. I should have hold on. Yeah, I want to get it up on screen so we can look at it. Right. So talk about it, because it's a big deal. Many of you guys would have been patiently waiting. Wondering. Yeah, patiently waiting and wondering. When are we gonna see the Gold Cup squad? And finally it is here. Yeah, so guys, yeah man, let me drop the link for Primo. My boss Primo is here. Primo and I going forward a lot of these live channel, and his, Primo is a very good channel, guys, very good channel. Let me just drop the link. Okay. Drop it in the comment section. So yeah, I'm gonna be posting the link and I'm gonna be pinning it as well. So you guys can come on at any point in time and we talk some ball. There you go. The link is pinned. Bad Gaza up. Okay, squad. Knowing we're not going full strength. I don't think many of the teams in CONCACAF not going full strength. I need to really do a deep dive, Bad Gaza and the rest of the teams in there. I've browsed through some of the rest of the squads for the Gold Cup, like the Americans and the Mexicans and the Surinamese and stuff. But I haven't really taken a deep dive into the squad. Mark, big up yourself, boss. What's happening, man? Good squad to you, Mark. Yeah, it's a okay squad. It's an okay squad. Yeah, a good squad. I mean, could be better. But it's an okay squad. It's an okay squad. Could be better though. It was kind of a little bit disappointing. Kind of a little bit disappointing that some of the names were not on it. That we would have really wanted to see. Let me put this one up here. Some players don't want to commit. Yeah, man, it's not the worst. Yeah. We need to talk about this too, Mark. We definitely need to talk about this. Guys, I'm bringing on Mr. Primo Vision now. I'm going to add Mr. Primo Vision to it now. Primo, what's happening, man?
Hold on, bro. You hear me?
Yeah, man, I'm hearing you loud and clear, man. Loud and clear.
Okay, because the internet kind of slow over here, so we'll
Oh,
go and work with it though. Big up everybody in the chat. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah, smash up the like buttons. All right, go on through, my boss.
No, Richard said no CDM. So, boss, me not say, well, is Speedy a CDM? In play CDM for Miami. In play CDM for Miami. He has been doing that this season so far, so I guess you can call him a CDM. Michael Hector isn't really a CDM either. So I guess from that perspective, kind of technically speaking, we do have a CDM. Yeah, that's up, guys. Yes, Stuart.
Yeah, just a post. Yeah, about Stuart. I left them all to invite him.
Yeah. Boy, it depends though. Is it too late?
I don't know, if he was a part of the original 60 man list. I don't know if it's too late to substitute players, but it don't seem like CONCACAF is too hard and fast because look how much delays them having at the squad naming and all of them things there.
A whole heap of third world country CONCACAF deal within a primo.
Yeah, man. So them have to be a little patient, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Guys, like up the live, guys. Like up the live. Thanks for being on. Much appreciated. Stuart just getting passport and Ravel not certain. Yeah. We need to find out the technicalities behind go through primo.
Yeah, when will we know about the Ravel situation? When will we know about the Ravel situation?
Boy, your guess is as good as mine, primo.
Okay.
Your guess is as good as mine.
We need to know that going forward. Because that would be a major blow not to have him in the midfield. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Your guess is as good as mine, my boss. I really and truly don't know. All right. So let's make a read some more of the comment. Oh, they really need to give Ravel his visa, honestly. Yes, Mark. Yes, they need to free up Ravel's visa. They need to free up Ravel's visa ASAP, man. ASAP. You know, Primo, because I had seen, because Ravel, wasn't originally, it wasn't looking like he was gonna be a part of it, And when I saw the squad that was originally slated to be the squad, it looked really weak with Ravel not on it.
Yeah, man, because that's the first thing that we noticed, that the midfield would look really lacking. You know what I mean? But with a Ravel and possibly a Stewart, you know what I mean? Your team look automatically stronger.
Automatically.
Yeah, man.
Because you see, the thing is, the midfield was looking very weak.
Yeah.
The midfield was looking very, very weak.
Photos of Jamaica say they assume that Ravel got his visa because he was included in the 23.
Yeah. Prima, talk to him.
I wouldn't say them assume him get it, but they're probably confident that he would get it. So yeah. Hopefully him get through with it. Big up yourself, J. Ross. That's all I can say about that. You don't know US Embassy stay already.
Yeah.
I say but there's a strong possibility we'll get through still. Let's keep our fingers crossed. And hope he's there.
Yeah, I here's the thing with the JFF, you never know. With the JFF, you just never know.
And at the end of the day, it's not up to JFF anyway, like Mark Plunkett said. USA have the right to give it and take it away. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we at the mercy. We are at the mercy of the U.S. embassy in that situation. Hopefully, them look at Rafael kindly and give him the bus.
So photos. Ravel does not, from what we understand, Ravel do have him visas yet. And he was not originally, it wasn't looking like he was originally gonna be a part of the squad. He was a last minute addition. So, you know, that's the situation with Ravel. We haven't heard any updates as yet regarding whether the player has gotten documents or not. So, and as I said, my thing is we need to know the technicalities of this thing because I didn't even know that was possible. I thought that you had to have everything settled by the time July the 1st came. I didn't know that you could put a player in the squad that couldn't go to the US and be able to replace that player. If, because think about it, Primo, if that was really the case, why them never just put the rest of the English-born players on the squad?
No, I don't think this is with Ravel case is different. Majority of them who never show up don't have no passport, or either them choose to pass up on the Gold Cup, which is untopical by itself. But in a Ravel case, him have the passport, but him don't have the permission to enter the United States. No, British citizens don't necessarily need a visa because him could have enter upon with just a what I think is a waiver them get for enter with them with them British book. But I guess because of the past troubles, they might forget special permission for enter.
Yeah.
Or I don't know if they have to travel on that thing there specifically. Because there's some amount of thing there, taxes and all of that involved, because it's a business trip. You know what I mean? They get paid while they're over there. So it's not as easy as just jumping on the plane, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So like I said, him no must get through, but they must feel like there was a possibility if they're up to the last minute, them still try get him there. And
let's give the JF the benefit of the doubt, Primo, that they did not put a player in the final 23-man squad that if he does not get things through in time, there isn't the option of being able to replace him. Let's give them the benefit of the doubt that that option is there.
Yeah. And like if I heard Coach properly, you might not be the only one with issues traveling to the United States.
Yes. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there might be need for a couple of replacements there as well.
Coach called some names in the Kevin Stewart video.
No, I don't think we called any names as to who's going to.
Okay, all right.
Who's having issues traveling? But from what I hear, the team is leaving today. The local delegation.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I guess we'll know that by later.
But Primo, is when the camp supposed to start?
Today. Them supposed to arrive today. I think training starts tomorrow.
Because originally I had heard that the camp was supposed to start today.
They were getting to Orlando today. That is a plan. That is why you see so much people in transit. But you don't get there and you start training the same day. I think the locals will be there today, and some of the guys coming from the UK will be coming in tomorrow.
Yeah. All right. So guys, good day to everyone in the chat. Thanks for being here at the Formula Sports channel. We do appreciate your support. We appreciate your viewership, and most importantly, we appreciate your opinions, and we welcome your opinions. You guys, as long as you guys keep it respectful, all opinions will be, we might agree with some, we might disagree, but we still welcome them nonetheless. as long as you guys keep it respectful. Remember to like up the live, guys. Like up the live. And, share it as well if you're so inclined. Right. And again, the link is in the chat. So you guys can jump on anytime and we'll talk about some ball, right? Let me read. We talk about some leather. Make a read through some of the comments. Mark Plunkett. Seems like they've been trying all summer, with the Ravel visa. Yeah, they have been trying for a while. A lot of the players in a Primo, they have been trying with the documents for a while.
Yeah. I remember it was mentioned, when he came out here before the Japan trip.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think that was one of the things that was on the agenda when he was here. Prior to that time. Prior to now. Kevin Reed, you have to do better than that, bro. Keep it respectful.
Bro, Tapa, me never even realize what Kevin saying. No, Kevin, come on, Kevin. We can't. Make a read out him coming. Bro, Tapa is an idiot. He is. He'll blend in using USL players instead of the right squad. I fear we will lose. Not only about 2 USL players alone in the squad, Kevin. We are beat. So, 2 USL, man.
Have some faith, Kevin. Ball even kick
it. Yeah. No, Kevin, but Tapa is not an idiot, Kevin. We now support that guy.
Yeah, we get your
He's
point.
He's not an idiot. Yeah.
Point about ESL players, but idiot thinker.
Yeah. Tapa is not an idiot. Let's be fair to Tapa. I know sometimes we can be frustrated, things not happen how we want it to happen. But, I wouldn't support that. Guys, keep the chat respectful. Yankee. Yankee rather, we know Yankee. We heard it. Thanks for that one. We heard it. Oh, by the way, Primo, I'm bringing on Alex. Alex.
Yeah, man, come to Alex. We need Alex, to go for JF and make sure they hear it.
Yeah, all right. Me just want to say you, Alex.
All right, sister me. All right, then.
Yeah.
Oh, go on. Primo Vision, big up yourself. Now you hear me?
Primo, Alex, I big you up. Yeah, man.
You know hear me?
No, man, I am hearing you.
Yeah, so people go over, go subscribe to Mr. Primo Vision.
Yeah, man.
And create good content over there, isn't it?
Yeah, man.
I heard from my sources that Ravel got his visa today.
Bam.
I heard that he got his visa.
He got it?
Yeah, I heard that he got his
visa. Okay.
And Kevin Stewart got his passport. I don't know if Kevin Stewart's gonna be in the squad, but I heard he got his passport though. For sure.
Yeah, I know Stewart. I know Stewart got his. That I know.
So if Stewart comes in, somebody has to come out if Stewart comes in though. I don't know who's gonna come in for him.
Alex.
What about the other players that they mentioned that were struggling to get the paperwork together for get over there? Not the English players, but I think it's some local players that struggle to get the US visa.
Yeah, Jamaica and US, the US kind of strict with them visa kind of way. Easily can get some of them visa. So easy. It kind of look a bit difficult, but nevertheless, let's go with the local ball.
Yeah, so some space might be there for him.
Yeah, space might be there for him. Yeah, but nevertheless, I don't want to say Tapa idiot coach. I saw what Tapa did in Serbia game and the Saudi Arabia game. I can clearly see that if you have the right players, he probably can play good football.
Yeah, man.
So. Yeah, that's all I've said.
Alex, we play good football against Saudi Arabia, and contrary to what some people might believe, Saudi is a decent team.
Yeah, so they're a good team, and don't get me wrong, so they're a good team, and the league is very good too. The league is very competitive. I can tell you that. What my Saudi league give them, I tell you, high intensity.
Yeah, man, the league is very good. The league is very good.
Even the youth that scored and with the Hali Handan, I can't pronounce his name. It's Hali Handan. He's one like top goal scorers in the Serbia league. He's very decent. And basically some of the players that went to Saudi Arabia game with some of the players that I look on it today, and 1 and 2 players I seen at the Saudi Arabia game. one and two name come out of the Saudi Arabia come in for the World Cup squad.
Yeah, man.
It basically seamless,
Yeah, man. It's a strong squad, man. It's just to have the whole heap of glamorous names.
Yeah, and that's people like really get upset about because they not expect to see Antonio. But I only can tell you this plus for the only team that bring their strong squad is Mexico, and I think that you say this squad they have all of the players, Irving Lozano, all of them. They're the only team that bring their best, their A team. Otherwise than that, I think and someday Davis a player for Canada. It's not gonna be.
Is he playing?
Davis, yeah, he's playing. Davis, they call him up.
You said Davis.
Alfonso.
Yeah,
I thought you said David.
Oh.
No, David not get called up.
David isn't playing though. Yeah, no, David not playing. But
I don't know what
the striker not get called up.
I don't know what the reason.
Yeah, I don't know.
The Canadian backline look weak though.
Yeah, man, I them weakness that.
And USA, I'll be a young baller. Put Jesse Zardes. I hope they start Jesse Zardes again, because I think he's very trash though.
Alex.
Bushy big for better than to me though.
Alex, and easy at all, bro. Easy at all.
I be an MLS baller, USA car. I be a look MLS young baller, Sam Hines, and all of them.
But hey, Alex, don't underestimate MLS players,
No. I would never underestimate MLS player. Every game is a serious game for me. Especially, I want to beat Suriname so bad, so we can just shut up about the Suriname stuff.
Yeah, man. Like, want to wipe the floor with Suriname.
Yeah, man. I don't want anybody to talk about Suriname. Because bro, I see some people on Suriname saying, yo, Jamaica gonna come last and tagging around. Suriname gonna win the group.
Who's some people?
Can't call them name, but people are their fans out here,
Oh God!
I'm swear to you, bro. Jamaica coming last in the octagonal. So I asked them, do Suriname is in the octagonal round? That's the biggest question I want to ask. If your team is not in the octagonal round, you don't want to talk then. Isn't it?
Yeah. All right. Guys, look at this comment on screen. If Jamal Lowe and Blair Turgott have passport, why Tapa choose Javan East and Flemings over them?
Blair Turgott not there.
Blair Turgott is there.
Yeah.
Jamal
Lowe isn't there.
But
Jamal up to stay at
Jairus, Jamal Lowe it. And from what I saw, I'm not so 100% sure Primo. I know something there. I know Pinnock up to stay at his club.
Yeah.
I
know about
Jamal.
But Lowe, I know Alex is a man who know things, Alex, wasn't Lowe initially supposed to be a part of the final 23?
Well, when I got the list, Lowe was a part of it, but my sources told me that Lowe was supposed to, somebody was supposed to come out for Ravel. That's what I heard. But
it can't be. It can't be Lowe them take out.
I don't know. Probably, most likely, I think I personally think that. I personally think that Lowe have what you call it again. He wants to stay a preseason with Swansea. Probably one of the cases like that. He wants to stay and come for World Cup qualifiers. And probably Fleming's not getting chance. When last was the Fleming's in a t-shirt, so I don't really have to say nothing bad about Fleming's. Fleming's a good player. You see me on farm. Most of we not like USL ball still in about. Nevertheless, Fleming's above the youth league, so obviously can get a chance in my team. I know, and he did perform good in the last World Cup.
Yeah, I like Fleming's in. I'm a fan of Fleming's.
Jairus doesn't like USL ballers. You have to stay with him. You don't believe in that, but I don't believe.
No,
I don't like the East thing though. I don't like that one.
Yeah, I mean, look, why not?
The East get all a chance, man. In a clinical in front of
East get, East kind.
I'm not saying I'm for it. I just want to hear your reason.
Primo.
You want me to hear my reason why East not good?
No, I'm not saying. No, Master, I'm not saying I'm for him being in the squad. I just want to hear why you say. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hold on, one second, Alex. One second, my boss. Guys, remember to like up the live. It's a free way to support the channel, and we do greatly appreciate it. We're here discussing the Reggae Boyz 23-man Gold Cup squad, so you guys can feel free to leave your comments, and you guys want, you can jump on as well. Alex, reasons.
Yeah, so as I was saying, like
Alex, got you, my boss.
Yeah, hear me?
Yeah, man, we hearing you. We hearing you.
I'm saying
Guncho.
I'm saying overall, this squad is a very decent squad. We're supposed to see them big name play. Most of them players don't play already in arena. Three-quarters of them players that don't play already. And plus they're gonna have a 90 from January the 1st, July the 1st to the 9th. They're gonna have a long time to gel. They're gonna have a long camp. So I don't see why people getting upset. And then after that, you can make an observation. They can take
But Alex, can you gel in a? Can you really? We talking because gelling is not only off field. Can you do on field gelling in training? That's a question I pose to you.
Yeah, you train your players to play a different system if they used to play that system.
Alex, match thing a different something doing, Alex.
Guys, can I interject?
Yeah, man. Go through.
One of the advantages of this squad, though, is that most of these guys know each other well and play together.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
So is the gelling definitely they must go try work on it during camp, but they might have advantage in terms of than if we did bring in the big name strike force and everything there.
It would be off balance. This team don't play already. And most of the ball that we see, I can't expect Devon Williams. I don't think they was in Saudi Arabia. Lamar Walker was there, Bobby Reed was there, Blair Tucker wasn't there, Junior Flemings was there, but some of them players never play because the COVID stuff and Saudi Arabia with them strict speculation, strict rules with the COVID and all of them stuff there. Shamani never get to play. So guy, I'm expecting a good Gold Cup performances. I don't know about you guys. I'm not worrying.
Yeah, because here are the things though.
And plus, Paul can can reason with the English-based players, with the local-based players, and Paul is tactically and they aware of he's in the England system. He have a big coaching license.
Yeah,
so
man.
why not give Tapa
UEFA
a chance?
Pro.
Yeah, man. You not get
pro license him have,
Yeah, man.
A pro license Paul all have,
True. So,
yes. Pro.
Big up Eddie Guna. Big
up Eddie, big up.
Remember, this is basically the team will go to semi-final, No, I wouldn't say it.
No. This team better than the team last Gold Cup.
It is basically the same team with people added for strengthening.
11 players to that team. 11 player. Let me check it. 11 player from this team right now was in the last Gold Cup. Just 2 more addition. And I think it's better than the last World Cup team. I'm telling you this right now.
That was what I was getting to.
So we don't know why people are worried. I said, oh my God, me worried, this and that. You say now bring a Josh Charge and only probably they not bring them top baller, but me not say enough to watch them still in the boat. They not bring all them top players. So I don't know why people keep on getting backs. I say Tapa, JF Pickle, idiot.
The MLS players are good doing Alex.
Whenever I say the MLS players are not good, you get my come from. But when the MLS players do not play together, explain that. Does George Bell and the whole of them
no, man, them play, man. Them play, Alex. Remember,
some of them play together. Right?
Remember, most of the core, Alex, most of the core of the MLS team, was getting friendlies with Berhalter, because what Berhalter did, he had 2 separate squads. The strong squad played up, including against us, and then the weak squad, which is the MLS squad, played a couple friendlies as well.
Against El Salvador, they played El Salvador, and but some of the players they call Chris.
What were the results like from the weak squad playing the CONCACAF games?
So I some look at 10-0 Trinidad and Tobago and
some little
10. Well, come on, Trinidad and Tobago not on a good side. They're not on a good side.
That's true.
So you come beat up on a tough team. 1-2 last time I beat them B team friendly. You beat them. But it's a totally different squad though.
Yeah. All right. So I just don't want us, Alex, to get the vibe that we're underestimating the US, because the MLS players are at that. No, me not say I do it, Just for the most of the people watching, I don't want to give the vibe that we are underestimating the US, because while it's a weak in the US squad, it's still a strong squad. MLS players are technically very good.
Mexico have the best squad. You mean?
Yeah, no, that's facts. That's facts.
Man,
For this World Cup, that's facts. By the way, what you guys think about this comment on screen? Alex, what do you think about the comment up on screen? Crystal images.
Tampa need to buy a fishing boat for fisher.
I think you mean Tapa.
Yeah,
Tapa.
Fisher.
Why we
yeah. But it was a surprise addition for me, Primo.
Yeah.
Fisher, I know what Fisher that get called up anyways.
Over Brown?
No, Brown injured, you know.
Brown is injured?
Yeah, you know when he injured.
When that happened?
When we play against when the last game he played?
In the last game?
Yes, he got pulled off.
Oh, you see the thing is, I watched all the other games, you know, but
that's why I never start. That's why I never start last game.
Is it a bad injury?
I don't know, to be honest. I'm gonna have to check, but I know that he was injured though, because I'm watching the game. He came off like an hamstring injury.
I watched all of the previous games with Javian Brown, you know. I haven't gotten a chance as yet to look at the last game that he played.
When it was that game he injured.
Okay. Go through, Primo.
More ask you guys this, and also the people in the comments, so you can drop on the response there. So, what are your expectations for the team in this Gold Cup?
Yeah.
I hear a lot of people saying they want to go there to win it or thing there. But can tell you, in my opinion, I think the most important thing is for the team to play as much games as possible. If that means reach into the final, that would be excellent. You know what I mean? If them win it, even better. But I think the most important thing for us is getting as much games in as possible. You know what I mean? I think I think I'd like us to get to the semis at least, but I'm not going to say, if we don't win it, it's a failure.
Yeah.
I think the ultimate goal is to qualify for the Gold Cup, for the World Cup, I mean.
Yeah, for the World Cup qualifiers. 1 second. Look at this comment this is a very interesting comment I stumbled on. D. Ellsworth, bless up, boss. Formula, can you explain why Tyreek McGee just now learning how to kick from Craig Butler? Boss, the system.
I wouldn't say Emmanuel.
Alex, what are your thoughts on that, my boss?
Tyreek McGee, I'm just learning how to kick from Craig, but my dude, Tyreek McGee and raw talent, raw talent, and very good. First touch was good. Yeah. There's some aspect of the game we need to work on.
Yeah.
To get me come from. But you see, he got a chance in the first team last friendly. So hopefully he can get the next chance and break into the first team this year. Would be good for him, you know?
He could make use of it. Yeah.
I mean, I first game.
Primo.
I don't think it's a matter of learning how to kick.
Yeah.
I think with any sport where you do, muscle memory is very important. So you kind of have to condition your muscles to remember how to do it a particular way. Same thing in a boxing and sports, you know what I mean? It's not like you don't know how to punch, but you do things repetitively, and after a while it becomes automatic. You know what I mean? That's why if you have some Cristiano or Messi, them stay after training for hours or two, just to do free kicks or working on the weaker part of them games. I don't necessarily say a man just learn for do something. You know what I mean?
I think that what he's learning to do right now, especially, is kicking with his weaker right foot.
Yeah.
And Craig look like him work out in right foot, so till his right foot look better than he left. Right foot look better than him left.
He can kick a ball. Let's not say, let's not be like illusion. We know that the Craig can kick a ball, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But can he do it constantly? That is the difference between a pro and a semi-pro, you know what I mean? You have to be able to put it on a dime constantly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So Theo, big up yourself, Theo. Big up yourself. Yeah, we're just running through some of the comments. Ross, you know, see the squad we get called up. Jamal and Turgot called. No, you know, Jordan. Jamal no unite, Turgot unite. I am wondering. Let's look at that. Well, all right. You know what? Let us answer Primus. Let us hear what the comments have to say about what Primo was asking. Because that's a very interesting thing, you know, in terms of, because from my understanding of it, Low has his documents. So we need to try and see if we can talk through in terms of what could be the possible reasons, if it's footballing reasons why Low is out. Lord, for a reason, guy always talking crap about Jamaica. Me a call name Alex laugh out loud. No man, Alex know him football, my boss. Come on.
No man, I know Alex.
Jermaine, Alex know him football, my boss.
I know Alex him talk about. He must say Lord for a reason. Lord for a reason.
Yeah man. Okay. Sorry about that, Jermaine.
Yeah.
Jermaine, me a falsely accuse you. Me misinterpret your text. Yeah man. Yeah. Okay, I see what you mean now, Jermaine. I see what you mean now, my boss.
Yeah.
WD Wizard, that should not be a problem to get visa. This is the national team, brother. He is sports. You're not going to check your family. I want you to get this right. That is of the world. Us can't stop it. This sport.
US can't stop this sport.
Okay, WD Wizard.
WD Wizard. We have to deal with reality. The US control them own borders. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The sport where you play, if you have a record, they have to give special permission if they gonna let you in. You know what I mean? So sports don't overrule that. Just like how you have some entertainers can't enter the States.
The American market, yeah.
You know what I mean? Just so you go. NS, bro.
Eddie gonna say, oh, family for drop live when me the price matter shop for the Storm.
Which Storm? Hold on, that's news to me. Which Storm that?
I wonder which Storm. Eddie, hit us in the comment section, boss. Which Storm that? Because this is new. You know, I heard a little thing. I did hear a little thing. Eddie, educate us. Which Storm, boss? Storm is coming to Jamaica? That is. I think I've heard a little thing, you know, but I'm not so 100% sure. I need to look into that. I have nothing against Flemings per se, but he's get enough chance and proves he's not ready. I agree.
Boy, you know, I'm absent a Japan boy. Now the two matches, the one who will win and the one who will lose. Can't remember.
Boy, yeah, big up, Eddie, big up.
Yes, Eddie.
Near about. Yeah. About almost 70 people on the live, guys. Like up the live. It's a free way to support the channel, and we do appreciate your support and thanks for being here. You can be a part of the conversation. The link is in the chat. You guys can jump on and talk some ball with us, and also you guys can contribute by way of typing or contributing in the chat, right? Yeah, my thing with East, though, hey, let me tell you, when we really kind of, you see that Saudi Arabia East missed a chance there, brother. Me say, boy, this brother have to do a whole lot to get back in my good book.
You mean in the second half?
In the second leg, in the second half.
Yeah, man, remember it, man. After him
scored. The man miss us, yeah. Yep.
I think it's a rebound, like Leon take the shot and the keeper push it to and it drops straight on the man foot. I don't know how we miss it. All Buffalo does touch it.
Trust me.
Yeah, man.
East is good on certain level. No, it's good that he make the team to show where him can play the level here. Okay, him can play the level here. Okay. But I don't know, I'm not convinced in the Saudi games and the times when we have seen him for the national team. I'm not convinced. I've seen him put in decent shifts for the Reggae Boyz, to be fair to him. I've seen him put in decent shifts, but ideally, me da want a better third choice. In an ideal world. Best side in years. Primo, what do you think about the commenter? Best side in years?
It's stronger than the previous sides. I think what a lot of people are disappointed because JFF sold them on a lot of big names. And you can't blame them for that. But it is a stronger squad than what we've except probably for in the midfield. That's probably the only weak spot I kind of see.
Yeah.
That's only up for grabs. We're kind of short about 2 or 3 players in the midfield, to be honest with you.
Marlon, what's happening, man? Welcome, boss.
Hey, what's going on, family? Primo.
Boy,
what about Marlon? You cool?
Yeah, man, we're there.
Bless
we
up.
there talk about some ball, Marlon. Big news today, so we have to talk about it.
So now dissect on it, man.
Yeah. Where the commenter, Marlon? Best side this in years?
Huh?
Eddie Guna from Sports DTM.
I want to say, well, if you're gonna compare for the past two World Cup, yeah, but you need to look at this as well. Everybody team has improved.
Yeah.
So, apart from Trinidad, who has basically regressed still, everybody has improved in the region. So we have improved. I think I would say the same thing for Costa Rica. They haven't really improved from the squad, but what they have a very experienced team.
Yeah.
And they have played together a lot, Marlon.
Yeah, the only thing I think the coach with Suarez coming back in last week and taking over, he has gone back to the players that he knows, the old players. So that's one difference. So they're basically looking to find their way back home, but they're gonna be a danger for the World
Cup. Them always know if we negotiate a tournament and qualifiers. You know? That's one thing with Costa Rica. That's why they're constantly at the World Cup, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
because I literally wrote them off. Yeah, I literally wrote them off if Ronald Gomez was there as a coach, same way.
Yeah.
But they have changed him. Yeah. I guess the result of everything. So they're gonna be dangerous. I don't think you see the effect in the World Cup now.
Yeah.
But in the long run, this guy's experience, so this guy has qualified them to World Cup, and I think he was the one that brought Honduras to World Cup, so he knows the region. But as I said, still, this year, I think in the CDM department, yeah, we're lacking out on CDM. Yeah. My problem now is if Hector goes down, then we're gonna have a worry there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's hope them
but even
Stuart a chance.
I didn't hear
Stuart.
Yeah, let's hope them try to include Stuart. Or it's still possible to include him.
Well, hopefully they go the all rules that they can after the quarterfinal region they can include 5 players who were in the squad.
Up to the quarterfinal.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
they normally do that. If you qualify for the quarterfinal, then you can carry the 5 players. They did the past 3 World Cups, so
okay.
Let's see.
Okay. Let's see.
Yeah. All right. 1 second, Primo. I see a mark. I soon add you. Just quickly, guys. Like up the live. It's a free way to support the channel, and thank you for being here. We're just fleshing through all issues pertaining to the Gold Cup squad that was announced earlier today, right? Mark, what's happening, man?
Yeah, man, bless up everybody. You guys can hear me?
Big up yourself, Mr. Blunkett.
Yeah, man, loud and clear.
All right, nice. So for me, first time on the show. So for me personally, I think it's a good squad. Yeah?
Go ahead, Mark. We just have to take off the comments so we can see your face.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah. So for me, personally, I think it's a good squad based on everything that's going on for the past couple of months with the Reggae Boyz. Most of the players that are in the squad, we expect them to be in the squad because we've been following the news going around with one players not showing up, players not going to Japan because of the whole end of season and trying to get promoted to the Premier League, like Ethan Pinnock, like Jamal Lowe. Those players now aren't there in this squad because of probably personal reasons. So we're still dealing with that. We're still battling that. Players are not committed, to the Gold Cup. They probably want to commit to the World Cup. So we can't fight them on that end. So we have to work with what we have. Players like big ballers like Leon Bailey, Bobby Reed are making themselves available. Daniel Johnson just come off an injury. You know what I mean? Him did injured. So
Mark,
it's good to see these players. Eh?
My brother Mark, may have to fight them, Mark. May have to fight them, Mark.
No,
that is unacceptable, Mark.
To me,
Mark.
I would commit. I commit because I know playing for nation and knowing that we have World Cup, a big thing that. So
yeah,
club is always going to be there. Your club now you have a contract, like a 5-year contract or a 3-year contract with the club. They know your work. They know that you're a good player. You know you're at the starting level for the club. So you're not gonna lose that spot there, really. You say, especially if you're a good player, like a Bobby Reed or say a Leon Bailey, you're not gonna lose that spot there. So why not commit? Ethan Pinnock is a good player. He's in the starting 11. He's a good defender. We need you to show up us now. So make yourself available. So there's no excuse.
I think the coach should consider these players that him bringing now the core of his team.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's what he said. And that's what he said the last time him have a core set of players and you bring him in, to help the squad. Lupan, Albert Powell, Kemar Lawrence, Damian Lowe, Murray Harper. These are core players. Them man miss a flight for it. Like them now, even if I don't have Barbados where I go, the money don't miss a flight. The money are committed to the
I'd Ravel to that.
Ravel.
You can't deny that.
But to be fair to
Ravel, rate him, man. Make himself
to
available.
be fair, Ravel now have nothing else to be committed to Primo. Ravel now have nothing else to be committed to.
Here what? Look what Ravel is. Ravel is a man when not care, Ravel will tell you say him not play and go about in business, You have to look on that too, You understand?
True.
Look how much club Ravel say, yo, just let me go boss, but me go about my business.
Yeah. Nah, run the joke. Yeah, that's that. Yeah, man. Nah, run the joke for real, yeah. So to see him
coming to get fed up and say, yo, I'm done with this. So you have to look into a man character and say, yo, at least him still, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Marlon,
Yeah, I think when you talk about Ravel, I think this is probably Ravel's last drive of dice sermon. So I think he's taking it serious.
I think I agree with you to a point. He will always get a club, but it's the kind of club where he want to play at. It's him last level for because he can always go League 1, League 2, but I don't think Ravel wants to go there. You know what I mean?
I think the thing is though, even though I think who wants him, I think there's a club in Spain that wants him, but I don't think he wants to leave home. To me, his heart is home right now. I mean, based on things I heard, he wants to stay closer to home, to family. You know what I mean? And that's important.
Mark, Ravel needs to cut the foolishness and go to Spain.
No,
Ravel
but look on his family. He's been traveling the world.
That's true.
Traveling the world playing. So it's not his first rodeo. You get what I say?
Yeah.
You travel the world, you go Mexico, you go Yasso, you go this, so you just want the home. You just want to be closer to home. You know what I mean? It helps you a whole lot. So I think him can find a championship club, even a League 1. Yeah, I think he'll be fitting better in a championship club. Who knows? I don't know if his agent is working, but I just hope the best for him.
Me see Karoom on IMAX with JD. Big up JD. We rate JD. We rate IMAX TV. My understanding of it in a Karoom is that he was initially fired. That is my understanding of it. right? So and then from what I understand, the story broke, basically on YouTube, and the JFF basically was trying to do damage control because they were planning to release it a certain way and kind of put it out in the way that they didn't get to put it out in the way that they wanted to put it out, to kind of make it seem different from what the public is perceiving it to be, if you understand what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
So from my understanding of it, Karoom, he was initially fired, but then they kind of made a U-turn and basically did a reshuffle or saying that they're move him elsewhere to an unknown destination.
In damage control on the final because it was already out there from the weekend when they had the meeting and said so. Because the main thing, I think Tapa wanted Ferguson from JC, right? But so that's why Marion Garden basically get a position.
Yeah. So Karoom, he was fired initially, from my understanding of it, and Marlon is Marlon know a lot of things as well. From our understanding of it, he was indeed fired initially, and then they because it came out and it never looked good, public perception and all of that, them decide to kind of do a U-turn, so to speak, and move him elsewhere. All right. I hope Fisher, Lambert, and Speedy, Lord have mercy. Here, this is a Crystal. Go easy now, man. I hope Fisher, Lambert, and Speedy are ball boys and not players. Merciful Father. It's a serious concern, though, guys. This CDM thing, is a serious concern.
All right, Formula. Sorry to cut your Formula. I'm going to be over on YouTube watching it, but me I just jump out and I sort out some stuff, so me don't want to distract from the whole, show and stuff like that. All right,
yeah,
so
I'll
be in YouTube same way, supporting. All right, thanks for having me. All right.
Yeah, man, no problem. Yeah, man, no problem, Mark. Anytime, Mark. Anytime. Yeah, man. And guys, Mark have a YouTube channel as well, so you guys know that you guys need to support because it has it has the backing of the Formula Sports.
Yeah, man, respect for that. Yeah, man.
For Formula,
yeah, go to Marlon.
Person talking about the squad. I went in detail today with IMAX on the channel with him because I can compare the teams now because I know what Costa Rica have, I know what Suriname have. Guatemala, I agree. So analyzing it, I think the see them at this cousin.
Marlon. Your sound kind of chipping in and out,
Okay, you hear me now?
Yeah, man, I hearing you now. Go through and see if you're good.
No, what I was saying, I detailed the squads early on with IMAX. So I compared the squads.
Marlon, we can't hear you, Marlon. Try to see if you can find somewhere better, Marlon, we not hear you, my boss. We not hear you at all. Yeah, man. Yeah, so, the guys, yeah, cool. No problem. No problem at all, Marlon. Lambert was supposed to be the of the national team. But I mean, no offense to Lambert, but so what do you think about Lambert, Primo?
Raw. Probably a little bit slow. I guess I would have to see him play more. The only time I really see him play is when him play for Jamaica. I think both of the matches I've seen him, he's been he was a substitute in one, and I saw the Japan match, so I can't really. It wouldn't be a great impression. Let's just leave it at that.
I've seen him and I'm not really all that impressed, to be honest with you. I know Alex said yes, Lambert is a good player. But I know Alex. I don't know. I'm not a fan, and that's no offense to the player. I wish him all the best. I wish that he will improve and become, fulfill the potential that many see in him. But I agree with Mark. Lambert needs a lot of work. Eddie said, check the news. I think Eddie's referring to the hurricane or the storm. Yeah, we have to go check the news. By the way, I see you backstage. Do me a favor, no man of steel, and just turn on your camera so that I can see you to identify you. Right? You don't have to come on. You don't have to get when you turn on your camera, you're not gonna be showing on the main screen. So everybody's not gonna see you. Right? It's just me alone I gonna see you. Yeah, you don't have to keep on the camera. I just want to see you and identify you for security reasons. And then I will let you can turn off your camera back when you turn it on. I'm gonna see you. You can turn it off and you can come on. Also, guys, 100 people are on the live. 100 people are on the live, guys.
Like up the live.
And we and we have 40 likes. So like up the live, guys. Like up the lives. Okay, I see you now, man of steel. I see you.
You hear me now, Pamela?
Yes, Marlon.
Yeah. So what?
Yeah, man, I hear you.
What I was saying earlier when I compare went through IMAX and we compare the squads. They must do well because I think if we had a out and out CDM, they will be basically be right there. I think Costa Rica have 3 CDM. If we could get one of them to borrow from them for the time being, it'd be okay. So that's a weak point there because if you look at Costa Rica, the average age I think is 29 going up basically to 30. From 25 going to 30. So as I said, he has brought in a lot of experienced players. Suriname has brought in players as well, and they have lost players as well.
Yeah.
So it's I'm looking for them to put out their best still. As I said, I have them to basically looking for a semi-final position. When you look at the route, because it's either gonna be Haiti or Mexico, Haiti, Canada, or USA out of that group. Not writing off Martinique, but I think the Haitians have something to prove now. This is their World Cup.
Yeah.
They have
And Haiti got kind of a little bit unlucky against Canada,
Well, the squad that play against Canada, this squad is stronger.
I have to go look at it.
Yeah, they're missing their keeper, so they brought in players who normally.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be an exciting tournament still. I'm looking for, as I said, Mexico the out and out favorites. Canada have a squad as well. They're missing their keeper, Boyan and David not there. We already see the US squad, basically MLS team. A lot of debutants gonna be there. So I think if we get US in the quarterfinal, we should be able to walk past them.
Yeah. Marlon, Karoom was just asking a question. Which team you think is the best or the strongest out of all the 16?
It's Mexico.
Mexico, okay.
Yeah. It will be Mexico, Honduras, Panama. We and Canada are probably fighting for 4th spot because Canada has made a lot of changes. So, but the Mexican team, come on, people talking about B team and C team. Mexico is only missing Guardado because he's Ochoa asked for the excuse. We all know that Jimenez has been injured this time. Atuna is gonna play. I think he might. They're not really decided because he's on the fringe of going to the Olympic or the Gold Cup.
Yeah.
So Mexico out and out, man. The side that played last night, if you look at them against Panama is just playing a discipline football. They're not really nothing special to it, but if you score them, they're gonna dig in and defend. But the Mexican, they're also. So if you're looking for my favorite target, be Mexico, Canada. I think what we don't have we don't have no fluidity. All the teams are played together already, and I think that's our weakness. So I hopefully this 9-day camp can really gel them together and bring them forward.
All right. Me could bring in Man of Steel. Man of Steel has been on for a while. Boss, what you saying, man?
Yo, bless up. Afternoon to everyone on the live. You hearing me, right?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man, we hearing you.
Big up, brother.
Only concern of this team still is I'm trying to figure out how is it that Javon East got into this squad. Like I'm really trying to figure it out. Look at all the other players there. Can't understand why they are selected. I know the nation is not so far Hector. I guess the coach are I don't know have a special place for Hector. After the last Gold Cup final, I think we lost when he gave away the ball twice. I think he get a beating from them time to now, but we can't understand why is it that Javon is in this team. He's playing in a league where, well, I don't quite know the quality of that league. I haven't followed it a lot. I look at some of his clippings and stuff. But I honestly think that if Javon East can get so many opportunities in this team, I think it is fair to say that Nico Brett should also be given an opportunity, given his what you call it now, his body of work over the past.
USL prowess.
Yeah, and understand the thing with the USL. Personally, watch USL, not so impressed by it. But I wouldn't say that we're not in a position to be rejecting USL players, but we have not set that standard to say that we're not picking USL players, because we are picking players from the USL. So it's not as if to say the standard of the league is poor, so we're not looking there, as though I think them do like the Vietnam League and those other leagues where they don't pick the players from there. They are picking USL players, and I think if Nico right now, the team is being picked on current form. Nico is in better form than Junior Fleming, and they are playing on the same team, and Junior Fleming is being selected. Granted, he's probably been selected based on his performance from last year, but I think Mr. Brett would feel hard done by not being given an opportunity at all. I mean, not even a camp. He can't make a camp for a friendly or one of them Nation League games there where we're all but sure of a result, for want of a better term. I think there's more to this Nico Brett situation than meets the eye. That's just me and that's for now.
Yeah.
Man, Nico Brett should get called. I agree with the boss, man. I agree with it fully. Nico Brett should have in the squad. But we don't know what going on. Something going on we don't know about though.
Him have good enough to make a 23. And if you look at the squad of players that are selected, I don't expect Javon East to play any major role in the team. If we are going to be frank, ahead of the players, Corey Burke and the other strikers that are there, or the other wingers that are there. So he's been brought in, I guess, as a squad player or somebody who will get limited opportunities. And he has gotten his fair share of opportunities already. So I'm saying, I think we can select Nico Brett. And quite frankly, in the past, I've seen us selected way worse than Nico Brett. They have been given a fair run. So I'm gonna see why I'm planning it.
Here is my theory on Nico Brett, right? I personally think that the player really started touching major heights this season. In terms of he has always been doing well enough, right? But this season he kind of took it to another level. And I think because of that, the season just started, and previously he would not have hit the radar. But now he's hitting the radar. But Tapa is saying, boy, you know, you have never played for me, and you're a USL player as well. So I'm not really in the mood right now to be giving USL players chances to prove themselves. Whereas East has been playing for Tapa for years. What you guys think about that?
But we pick Luca Levy, bro. Didn't we pick Luca Levy and Kevin Isaacs, who
Brother,
are playing football?
hold on, stop,
That's true. That's
My
true.
man attacking I comment about Luca Levy business. Cause Luca Levy, they should be mention right now, to be honest. Luca Levy not ready.
Yeah, but the thing I say is I'm saying, Tapa probably say him now pick players because him not trust them, him not sure them out give the national team, and him want safe. But him pick Luca Levy and Kevin Isaacs who weren't playing the football, bro. And him pick Ronaldo Wellington or whatever from Mobile United, who isn't even playing in the Premier League.
Yeah. No, it's a solid point. It's a solid point.
And then him have a 60-man squad. They name Javon Watson, brother, 37, bro, who is probably going to be playing for Humble. A joke thing, bro. I tell you that a joke thing, brother. Javon Watson, I understand Watson has been a good servant to the team for many years, but I think we pass Watson now. I think based on information that has been thrown out there, we are not looking for players 34 and over. So where are we going with Javon Watson?
Very solid point, my brother.
Yeah. By the way, Karoom. Yeah, man. Karoom, that miss with East against Saudi Arabia, I can't get it out of my head, boss. But me not understand when a player miss a goal when it's a million times harder to miss than it is to score. You missed that, brother?
Yeah,
Karoom, can't get it out of my head.
Yeah, somebody said from Nico and Martin. Nico and Martin won't get selected one stopper as a coach. I agree with that.
Martin Davis is another one too. But hey, Karoom, we're gonna address this comment in a Karoom. We're gonna address this and write it down too. I plan to get to this,
Yeah, but you see Martin Davis now.
We're not gonna talk about that.
Yeah, man, go through Man of Steel.
You see Martin Davis still. I honestly think, this is my own view, my humble view, that he's suffering from association with a certain foe of the JFF, or what a better term. It is really unfair to him because I think he's one of them that come to the ranks, and if we're talking about development of local players, Martin Davis is one of them that came to the ranks, played under 17, played under 20, I think he played under 23 if I'm not wrong, and he's been doing pretty well over there in Malta. Granted, a lot of people, self-included, don't really know the quality of the Malta League, but he's been doing well, and his team is in the Europa qualifier, I think, and he's a regular feature. So, outside of his association, I don't see any reason why Martin is not being selected, because it's not like they're just putting him aside. He was playing in the youth teams coming up.
Yep.
And from his known association with a certain foe of the JFF, he has been blacklisted, for want of a better term.
Let me just put this disclaimer out there. The views expressed by the panelists are not necessarily those shared by the Formula Sports. Me hear Man of Steel say, I blacklisted, boss. Hold up. Me don't know about that. But to be fair to you, to put fun and joke aside, Man of Steel, I agree. I'm not going to say he has been blacklisted. I'm not going to go that far. But I do agree with Man of Steel that when you are associated to Craig Butler, I think you need to be exceptional. In terms of...
Formula, the man never calling him.
No, me not say him calling him. No, me not the issue. No, Primo. Me not the issues are called the name, you know. Me not the issues are called the name, you know. And Man of Steel, let's be clear. Man of Steel never called the name, you know. So let's just make that absolutely clear. Man of Steel never called the name. Primo. Me I call the name. Me not the issues are called the name.
Let me say this.
Let me say this. Yeah, man.
All them are going, them can't go around Craig Butler.
Them can't go around him.
Them can't go around Craig Butler. So make them stay there.
But if without calling the name, everybody who have a vested interest in Jamaica's football should know who the fourth JFF is. He's a known fourth JFF. and he has made that clear in no uncertain terms. And members of the JFF have also done and said things that would back up his claim or back up the stance that he's a force to JFF. And granted, I'm not saying who to put out to bring in Martin Davis, because right now it's probably going to be a stretch for him to get into the squad.
Hold on, man and steel. 1 second. You have music in the background?
Yeah, hold on.
It probably the viewers probably might have an issue with it if them wearing earphones.
Another thing there, as we talk about Martin Davis, as you said, I mentioned the quality of the league. It's another basically scratch with the USL as well. Right. So, but as I said, he's been performing and we don't truly deserve a chance. But if you put a 60-man pool in it, and somebody times said we have to bear this in mind, you know. I said the other day, and somebody asked me if I'm joking. Have anybody from the scouting network seen this guy play?
Yeah. We don't have a scouting network, boss.
Yeah, we don't have a scouting network.
Just to be clear.
I know that. I'm just saying because he said Steve said they have 4 persons doing scouting and stuff. So we know that we are a person who are out there scouting players and stuff. So so that's the thing. Have anybody from them, the technical team, have seen him play? Have anybody watching league? Have anybody seen Shevan Walsh or Romaro Gardner or Jeremy Lynch playing in Vietnam?
Yeah, but
that's a good question. Wait. It's a good question. Let's not run past.
Let me tell you something. When the guys in the national team, as they talk about Javan East, they're gonna follow his progression. And when you're the top scorer in the Costa Rica League, yes, we can compare with Nico Brick and stuff. Nico Brick is on a farm, but his progression going to the Costa Rica League, the guy scored 30-something goals in 2 seasons. Right? He's the top scorer in Costa Rica, so he's highly rated in Costa Rica. The Costa Rica is basically the quality. As he said, you don't know the quality of the league. The quality is very, very high. They have the 3rd best league in CONCACAF. From a personal business, watch them.
Right, so I hear your point, but look at it from this perspective now. For one, the JFF will have to take some blame for not seeing Mr. Davis. It's not Mr. Davis' responsibility to be seen. It's the JFF responsibility to go there and look and keep track of our best players. Additionally, Mr. Davis came up to the youth ranks. It's not like says a man where just come out of the blue, but man play under 17, under 20, under 23. It is their responsibility to keep track of him and know what he's doing and if he can add value to the program. Also, of all the players playing in that side of the world that are not being called or not being given an opportunity, I would think that Mr. Davis, it would be more easier to get information on Mr. Davis, given that he's playing for one of the top teams in Malta. And his team has been doing pretty well for the last season and a half, 2 seasons, and he's been one of the best players on the team. So if it is that, if it is that the other players who were being touted about from Phoenix or and other academies, etc., if it is that you're going to say, well, I can't see that these players, because whatever, and their team is performing down bottom of the league and whatever, but you can't say the same for Mr. Davis. He's been doing well, and he, as I said, he's one of the players that came up through the ranks. So you can't say you don't know him or you don't know of him or you don't know of him talent because he come to the ranks. So it's your responsibility now to keep track of him to a point where you're going to say, all right, he's not progressing to the level to make the transition to the national team, so we are not going to look at him for now, or he is doing well and we're going to give him an opportunity. And I'm saying the other day, them go Saudi Arabia, them could have given him a call them time there when the team never have enough players down there, bro.
Yeah. This is why, to add to your point, this is why the quota system now gonna make sense. Why you ever put a quota in place for get the youth them the thing now when it's time for them to make it through to the senior squad, you now call them. You understand what I'm saying to you?
Yeah, man, we understand the quota.
No, listen to what I'm saying. This is a youth who come through the system, right? And if we go by the quota system, what them say, boy, yeah, develop the youth players to come into the senior team. So now you have a youth who possibly could contribute to the senior team. Why is he not being called? You understand? And you struggle for develop quality. And you have a youth just will have a certain amount of quality, including. It's as simple as that. When you do that, when you don't include him, it contradicts your argument about quota and bringing through the players. You understand what I'm saying to you?
Yeah. But the thing is, all right.
Man of Steel. 1 second. Philip, Mikel Antonio, and Lowe and Gray are out because of documents. No lie, Mikel Antonio and Gray is out because of documents. Lowe, nobody has a clue why he's out, right? And Pinnock is out because he wants to focus on Brentford. And I just saw Rob make a comment a while ago. We're gonna get to that because we're gonna. You hear me, man, still?
No, I lost it.
Yeah, man, got you, my boss.
All right.
The internet dropped a while ago.
Oh, yeah. All right. Yeah. So the thing is to, also on the Nico Brett issue, Nico Brett is a national youth player, and Nico Brett was by far one of the better players in his group at U20, And what happened to him, I think a lot of players, them play youth football, and then them go off to college, and nobody really looks at them or tracks their development or see what's going on with them, and then them just fall off of the map. Basically, them just fall off of the map. And what I'm saying is, for too long, they have too many youth players. If it is you can't track everybody, but the ones who play and come to our youth system, there must be a way where you can track them and see what them doing, and give them some form of assistance or anything that is needed to help in their development, because it's going to benefit us in the long run. And when you pick youth players in the youth team, you are investing in them. So you can't invest in somebody from under 17, under 20, under 23, and then you just give up on your investment and just move on to the next. That doesn't make no sense.
I tell you, man, and then they talk about development and quota.
Let me say
what they say to suit them agenda. You understand?
Yeah.
Let me say this. And when they talk about database, I can call players. Right? Malik Cowell, former JC player. Can anybody in JFF look at this? These guys went and play on a 20 tournament, and they missed out on goal difference with Mexico, right? The same Maggie group. Then they have an under 23 team, right? How many of these under 20 players were in this under 23 team? Right? 4 persons. And you're talking about a Shandal Sina, who was the top midfielder in that tournament, right? Kevin Rochester, one of the top midfielders there.
Yeah, JC.
Right? So you look at it. So you're talking about pressure and tracking players. Look at it. Kendall Watson came from the under 17. And when he came to under 20, Kendall Watson was playing USL for Atlanta United. And he was selected because they said they didn't know his progression. So it tells you a lot.
Atlanta United?
Atlanta too. Must be Atlanta too.
Yeah, man, Atlanta too. He played for Atlanta United too.
Okay. So what?
By the way, 1 second, Primo.
Yeah.
Leighton, thanks for the congratulations. It's much appreciated. We're getting close to 2,000 subscribers. I think we're like 5 or 6 subscribers off the 2,000 mark. So thanks for that, Leighton. It's much appreciated. Got you, Primo.
No,
thanks,
I was just adding to a thing that I said. Why can't they follow a player that's playing in USL, Atlanta to a USL, right?
No, but look at it. The guy is in the academy, and is the same person who came and played for you in the under 17, right? Yeah. So you're looking at progression now. You're going to the under 20. So expect the guy to go to under 20. Look at this. Here's Jaime Gomez. He's a USL player. So US call him in the team. This guy is a Mexican under 15. player, under 17 player. And it's another tug of war between both countries.
Yeah.
So they put in the squad and say, guess what? We are looking at you that to show you something that Mexico, they're not, the senior team not looking at you, but we think you can make an impact in the senior team. So it show you how to go out and look. It show you the work.
So do you guys do you guys want to pick your final 23 players that we would start?
Our final 23?
Starting 11?
No, sorry, mistake.
Yeah, man, I plan to, I'm not so sure if we're going to do that in this stream or I'm going to do that on the next stream, but I'm starting up a stream on Sunday afternoon now, at 3:30.
I think Red Sea are apps better than Taxi. More second that.
God have mercy. Alex, no, Alex.
No, I can't answer that.
Marlon.
Alex, why you bring that drama over for my show, Alex?
You're on the show today.
Suriname. Yeah, Feyenoord. And play for Feyenoord in the Eredivisie.
You're up, my bro. I'm not too paying attention to Suriname. One match when I see them get 4 real quick. So, not to disrespect them,
and they look average.
Not to disrespect Suriname, but you need to respect CONCACAF and the powers that be in CONCACAF and understanding levels in CONCACAF. You understand? It's just like you're not gonna bring some man from England to play for Jamaica and just come, but just run over CONCACAF. It don't go like that, man. I forget used to the team. You understand? And the first real obstacle them get like Canada, who's one of the top teams, but not the top team. So Canada, would I say Canada, Jamaica, Haiti, them team that probably is under the second tier. You understand? Suriname improve and them can beat up on the Caribbean team, them brother. But when it come to the big man, them are gonna find it rough.
Alex, why you bring that drama on my channel, Alex?
I'm not gonna tell me Red Sea are better than Taxi. When Taxi are play in a CONCACAF, we play more international games than him, right?
Well, Alex, you're on the program.
I can't talk to the player, but I can talk to the team.
Right?
You know what
Like man, bully to the Marlon.
Hold on, Alex. Make Marlon make him point.
Alex, you're in the chat, and you hear what I said. I'm the one who select Taxi because I know why I select Taxi. Right? I've seen both players play. I know what both players can do. I said offensively, Abs will be a basic person who play out and out winger. But if you're looking for somebody to solidify your team, Taxi will be the player. So all right. What JD said, JD have his point where he said, yes, we know basically their development, right? We know their development is different from our players. So he's more a skilled player. But as I said, if somebody is looking for a person to solidify your team, right? And depends on the style of play you're playing. So that's why I have Taxi over him. Remember, I could have said that Matarita was better, but if it was a couple years ago, Matarita and Taxi were fighting for the best left back in MLS. Brian Oviedo was away ahead of them, but Brian Oviedo game has dropped. Matarita game has dropped. So both of them will basically be fighting for in that group. They are two good players, but I said other personnel have different opinions on them. Is a player if he could fit in Jamaica side right now?
I think he's average though.
Yeah, definitely. All right. Karoom.
I think he's average though.
Karoom. What? Yeah, hold on there 1 second, Alex. Karoom. Print media or live TV, you know. If I'm not mistaken, you know, they actually, if I'm not mistaken, it was reported, you know, by mainstream media that he was fired, you know. He was fired, man. And remember, you know, let me tell you something about some of them YouTubers, you know, man. Some of them YouTubers, you know, man. The man them links thinking, you know, man. The man them know things, you know, man. The man them know things.
There's a different.
So when you see a coach, so when you see a coach and a Ryan drop a video and say he was fired, a reliable information, then man them a go off. Trust me, know that.
Listen to me, I say there's a difference between these YouTubers,
the
GFF YouTubers, you have the Jamaican YouTubers. You get where I come from?
Alex, which buy you get that from, boss? Boss, what kind of drama? No, Alex, me not entertaining the drama on my channel.
I don't want to get into details. You have different YouTubers. And big up them chest. Man, don't hear bigging up them chest. And I thought that they're credible out here, right? Nobody but them is credible. And you have the Jamaican YouTuber that interact with their fans, talk with their fans, and when they get news, they show it to their fans. Yeah. So you have a difference. You have the JFF YouTubers, and you have the Jamaican YouTubers that talk about the football in their diaspora. So farmer, I call you a Jamaican diaspora YouTuber. We don't consider you as a JFF YouTuber. All right? What's the difference?
All right. Thanks for that.
Yo, why Alex full of so much drama, bro?
Guys, trust me, Alex not easy at all, brother. All right, so guys, welcome to all those who have just joined the live. We have 120 people watching the live. Hold on there, Alex. One second there, Alex. So 120 people watching the live. Two things. One, like up the live, and if you guys like what you like what you see rather, subscribe as well. You know, we're this close to 2,000 subscribers, so like up the live. It's a free way to support the channel, and also Mr. Primo Vision has a very good. I'm not joking. I don't endorse foolishness. Primo has a very good YouTube channel. Jump over there and go subscribe, and you know you guys won't regret it. Primo has a very good
YouTube channel. Welcome. Forward over to the channel.
Yeah, man.
Subscribe. You know what I mean?
Alex. Yeah. What you saying now, Alex?
I got that when Jerome Way got fired. The same night when I got the information. Somebody called me and tell me the information that Jerome Way got fired. The same night when they was doing Speedy Live, when they was doing live on Coach Sex. I got the information that night, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I got the information that night. So yeah, so you see some people out there, some people out there, you know, some little people out there can get the news to you, me. Don't act like you're bigger than the people. Then you get where I come from. We out here as fans.
Yeah, man, let me tell you.
We out here as fans.
Let me tell you.
We can call and test her. It was fly, you see?
You'd be shocked to know some of the connections that some of the YouTubers have, man. Trust me. And also, you'd be shocked to know sometimes mainstream media, you know, man. Them no 100% neither, you know. Trust me. Unseen. Big up yourself, Unseen. Unseen have a YouTube channel as well. You guys go support it. Unseen. Big up Unseen. Karoom. Hector or Lambert. Boy, me I go with Hector in a Karoom. Me sorry, me I go with Hector.
May I work with Hector?
May I work with Hector? Man of steel.
May I work with Hector, boss? May I work with Hector?
Oh, okay.
Marlon. I will go.
Huh? No,
Hector or Lambert.
Let me tell you something, and guys have to understand this, you know. First time I bash Hector and beat Hector. The last Gold Cup, Hector was one of Jamaica better players, you know, because he playing the game. What he did is shield basically the back four. Right? Yes, I don't like to see him in that position. The only game that Hector, if you guys notice the semi-final, if you can recall, Hector was in the middle, and McKinney had a field there. He and Legend coming through that middle, because Low was out and something. So Hector by far.
Yeah, you're comparing a Premier League player to a player that started in the Bundesliga to a player that's in the USL Karoom. I not agree with that one. Karoom, I'm a boss, but I not agree with that one, the Karoom.
But come LRI water, you know, Hector will start for Jamaica.
I feel like Hector play good when you have good players that play around him. That's how I feel like.
I agree.
I go Hector, but people don't really like him though. I don't understand. Tap a fan boy.
Have to go with Hector.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what is the thing. Let me tell you what is the thing I personally think with Hector, right? This is a player that he's either hot, in my opinion, right? In my opinion, people will disagree. But in my opinion, he's either hot or he's cold. There's no
They
middle
are
ground
very
in my
cold
opinion
and
with
very
Hector. Yes.
You need to get
There's
Paul.
no middle ground.
You need to get Paul and get a wash out for that.
But
With no salt, but
yes,
no salt.
you know what? What's funny? Hector played at Reading. He was Reading player of the year, right? He left Reading and went to Frankfurt. Was there one of the top players because he was playing with Argentinian international, right? A player who was basically in German side. He was ranked one of the top defenders in that side. He came back to Sheffield, the player of the year. He left, went to Fulham, right? Remember, he came and played half season for Fulham and got player of the year. That was very instrumental in Fulham going to the Premier League. You know? I guess what I think what Hector does there's sometimes he's so eager to get into the game, he make a mistake.
Yeah.
And that's one thing. But if you're talking about somebody who has the intelligence of the game, sometimes he might try some stuff and it doesn't work off, but he's a person who read the game very good. For me, he's not a CDM. He's a centre back. He's a centre back. But guess what? He's a person who need rhythm to play. If you don't get 3 or 4 or 5 a game, you won't get the best game. You won't, at a club level, you won't get it out of him. So he basically have to have him playing back-to-back games for him to really you see the best of him. Because I said it, the last Gold Cup, you could see what he did with the team. He was basically shielding them. He wasn't really doing nothing fancy. He just basically intercept it, pass it to Speedy Williams, and they turn it around on the field.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. If Hector can keep his game simple, he will find himself in a less trouble. Don't try to overcomplicate it. Win the ball, pass it to somebody else.
When Ravel did and Daniel Johnson in front time, we not go do no extra.
Yeah, man. That's why we saw it never look so bad down in Saudi Arabia. And in the second game, the midfield looked really good.
But previous second game, a centre back in play. I'm a low play centre back second game. Man.
I never, the defensive midfield in play.
Oh man, centre back in play. I'm a low play centre back.
I take that back then.
And he started around there.
Yeah, well, I take that back then. Well, honestly, best position a centre back to me.
Yeah.
Well, people need to understand the Premier, a 3 game, you know, a 3 game. You play World Cup qualifying, so you have to mix a team, you know. Yeah, and every game you can start the game and do work, and you get tired out, you know, when you bother and get injured.
Yeah.
So you have to cap and change and put it. You like when Premier League you just start back, and everybody start changing inside. Everybody have a different lineup.
Yeah, man.
You have to eat away there in order for players to get. You know, and every game you want to play Antonio. Now you want to play him the first game and then play the last game. You get where I come from. It depends on how your fixture is. You get where I come from.
You know,
yeah, man.
If you're looking from a coach's standpoint, you're looking at us. Guess what? It's 3 days. It's 3 games in 9 days. It's very risky. When you fly from Jamaica to Mexico and come back and play a game altitude, then you have to travel back to come here to face Panama. Then you have to go into Costa Rica. If they're very smart, you bring in 35 players and you rotate the squad.
But it's 30 players alone, you can bring them all. I mean, I don't know if you can bring 30.
No, yes. So guess what? You can have players who can change. Remember now, a squad going for 1 game. You can have the players on standby. Remember, with COVID protocol, everything changes on Alex.
True.
Go on, player.
But
Hold on there, Liverpool. 1 second, Liverpool. Finish Marlon.
Yeah, so what I'm saying, there's a lot of things out there they can do, but right now they have to be very strategic about it when you're planning. If you say you want to score and get a points, because I was doing something with a guy from Costa Rica today, and they have a matrix they're using Costa Rica to how they think the games are gonna go. When they break it down, Jamaica and Canada they end up on 26 points, US had 27, and Mexico had 29. I think Honduras was on 18 or something. Jamaica went through Canada and goal difference. And all the things set up, basically all the games were there, they're very, very close. I think the US game, the prediction was there. US beating Jamaica 2-1 in there, and US coming to Jamaica losing 3-0. Mexico beating Jamaica 2-1. So when it come down, basically when the second round started, US and Jamaica were basically on the bottom side of the 18. For the second game, they build up on it. Home game to transit off. So it's, as I said, they have to be very strategic how they're going to pick up the points. If you're planning to get the 6 points from El Salvador, do you want to take 4 points from Panama? You have to plan away for it. And if you don't do that way, you're going to fall out.
Yeah. Okay. Karoom. This comment, Karoom. Me not think Premier League players can get us to the World Cup again in this day and age. And yes, I have seen Nico Brett. As a matter of fact, I've seen Nico Brett play. I know what the player can do, right? I know he has been scoring goals for a while, but this season in particular, he has been in a really rich vein of form.
Formula.
Yo.
What about you near watching comment to me, please, on the screen?
Our chin.
Yeah, put it up for the comments.
Wait, I forgot way down. Oh, see it here, Alex. Okay. Alex mix up drama pasa, a woman thing here. If you have a view, just that you feel strongly about, just state your case. Why you want to bring up that now, Alex?
Bro, I don't have any drama. I'm just stating a fact. I'm just saying it's JFF YouTubers and Jamaican YouTubers in diaspora. That's all I said. What pasa you talking about? Yo.
So JFF of YouTubers, we never know about that.
Yeah, God lad, man. These guys out here really trying to get that visa. Man, what these guys out here doing, man?
Big up Neo, big up my boss. We soon get your comment. Yeah, man. We soon get your comment. So yeah, man. We soon get to the comment. Because I want to talk about this. Dre, guys, go show Dre whether some love on his channel. Right? Yeah. Dre and what I like to is that Dre has switch up things now. He must switch up things. So he must drop more frequent videos. So big up Dre, big up. Go give Dre some support. Also, we have 120 people on the live, guys. 120 people. And it's 72 like. Yeah, man, smash the like button, man. Smash the like button. Smash it. Free way to support the channel. Yeah. All right. So let me get into some of the topics that I wanted to talk about, right? Each of the panelists. By the way, me soon bring in Liverpool. Come on here, all of the panelists comments on this. What you guys think about our chances in this Gold Cup? Starting with the new panelists, DJ Liverpool. We're dealing with, boss. What's our chances in this tournament?
Yeah, you see, I want a better Gold Cup squad this way of for the past 3 Gold Cup. The last time we have a side with quality like this, I when Schaefer did a coach the team. But the squad, okay, but that's one thing we don't understand. Why Jamalo get axed? You ask Jamalo, you keep like Javan, he will get so much opportunity. And Jamalo gets one opportunity and show his class. I don't understand it.
So, Jamalo never really get axed. I think he's staying at his club for pre-season.
Oh.
Yeah.
You sure, Primo?
Jamalo.
Me know Primo is a man who have him sources, you know. You sure, Primo?
Hi, hello, Famila. Me get the squad before the squad come out.
From
Jamalo. Yeah. Seriously, I tell you 2 minutes.
Jamalo was on it. I know.
We heard that Jamalo was on it.
Jamalo.
DJ.
Yeah, but remember this, you know, there.
Yeah, man.
Pinnock was on it as well.
DJ.
Oh, Ethan Pinnock was in it.
Yo, Ethan Pinnock was in the list.
Pinnock was in it, bro.
Yo, Allah see listen, you know. Yo, bad man. Allah see me listen, you know.
Brother, I'm not bad man, brother. Stop calling me bad man.
Ethan Pinnock was on the list.
Let's
right?
keep it civilized.
Hold on. All right. Let us bring some peace to the channel, right? First of all, Liverpool, I don't think Alex meant any offense, but me get your point. Secondly,
no, not take offense with Alex. Who could I take Alex serious? But Alex, I think it's joke. I ever live in. Yeah,
no man, Alex. Alex like fair fun. Alex like fair fun. But DJ, hold on, 1 second, guys. From the list that I saw, right? From the list that I saw, Ethan Pinnock was originally supposed to be on it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. And Jamal Lowe. From the list that I saw.
People me asked about more and Pinnock, and I was told Pinnock was on it.
Well, my sources told me
before. We're talking guys because Got you, Alex.
My sources was telling me that my sources was telling me that Amari Bell was gonna come in for Ethan Pinnock. That's what my sources told me.
Yes, that's what my sources told me.
Yeah, that was definitely accurate. I see the list before.
Mm-hmm.
You had a fake list going around, people was getting that fake list, but I got the real list. You get where I come from? No, for real. You have a list that when the 2060 man pulled up, man, I see I look at a list of grandpa, I look at grey paper. I say, see list of the World Cup. Man, I said, no, this guy all right.
Who was on that list?
You should have realized that Ethan Pinnock was not gonna come to the World Cup because his side just make it to the Premier League, bro. Around 50-year Brentford don't make it to the Premier League, and with them best, them elite defender, I think we would have choose the World Cup over. Come on, man.
I mean, why not?
Why DJ Liverpool.
Why not?
He accepted the invitation. He accepted the invitation.
No player not going to do that.
You're joking, no brother.
I'm not joking.
No, man, Liverpool. Liverpool. Yeah, Liverpool. Look, I'm not saying that what you are saying is not so. I'm just saying that I personally had some different information about the squad before the squad was actually dropped. From my understanding of it, Bell was not originally supposed to be on it, and he actually replaced Pinnock.
Yeah,
facts.
Who dropped out. So me not say you're wrong, Liverpool. Me not say you're wrong, DJ. Me just say my info was different. Me not say you're wrong, boss.
No, it's not about wrong or right. I'm just telling you that there's not a lot of people who are go. If Jamal chose with Swansea for pre-season and a championship they're gonna play this season, why do you think Ethan Pinnock could have come a Gold Cup? Just pray it, no brother.
But Jamal was here in the squad.
You see?
Jamal was here in the squad.
Big up military. Yeah, go on, Marlon.
Jamal was in the squad.
That's what I, from my understanding of it, Jamal.
Both of them were in the squad.
Was in the squad.
Replacement came by Ravel.
Yeah, but I was just saying why you replace Jamal. Why you take out Jamal? And you have a lot of other players.
Yeah. You should have taken out East.
Why Jamal is in the squad?
Yeah. Are we sure that they removed Jamal now though?
Excuse me, you tell me that Nico Brett can make a 60-man list. And some idiot player don't USA make it. Come on, man.
But DJ, Liverpool, remember no, the USA striker who make it is the leading goal scorer down there. And it's the same person that is his chance have done anything. You have to look for both things every night, brother.
But him lukewarm now. Come on, brother, him lukewarm now.
Kelly left and Mr. Dean Kelly person, Dean Kelly left, went to DC United, score one goal.
Dean Kelly time up, brother. I'm not talking about Dean Kelly, brother. I talk about Nico Brett. Nico Brett in the same team with Flemo in, and Flemo have come on her bench. Flemo have to water and field going to Nico Brett, brother. I'm politics night, brother. I don't really support the USL thing still, but Nico Brett a perform, bro. The youth been doing it, and youth
He's doing well. Nico Brett is doing well.
Me say yes, but me say look for it. Me say you have to look for art. While lunatic pass the next door.
Sound like some kids up there.
Hold on. 1 second, guys. 1 second, DJ. If you're not talking, mute your mic if you have noise in the background. So you don't have to mute it. Only if you have noise in the background, mute your mic if you're not talking. Marlon, got you.
What I was saying, I said the guys have gotten their chance, and I think to be fair, he deserves a chance, yes, because for the past 3 seasons he has been hitting double digit. So I think he deserves a chance. But the other USA strikers can cry the same thing as well. So we have to be fair on it, you know. As I said, the persons who are over there, Jeremy Lynch and these guys over there, can cry for the same thing.
You make me go up a center.
Hey.
I'm so sorry, I wasn't.
Hold up.
Call me. You know somebody else? Drop us.
Hold on. Unseen.
Mute your mic, bro.
Yeah, man. Me mute him. Unseen never realized him mic on. I don't think he realized that I had added him. So my apologies for that. Yeah. So all right. So panelists, I think Marlon went around. Aris Prima, when I say what do you guys think of our chances? Who went first?
Let me finish up. For me, as I said before, I said semi-final. If we can advance first, it's gonna be coming out of that group. It's gonna be a do or die from there. It's either Mexico or USA. Not Mexico, Canada or USA or Haiti. One of these three, and the game is gonna be tough. Semi-final. If we are gonna reach a final and send if the Gold Cup, it's gonna be a very difficult road.
Yeah. All right, Primo. What do you think of our chances in this tournament?
Yeah.
Primo, you're mute. You're mute, Primo. You're mute.
Oh, thanks. Sorry about that. I agree with Chris about the semifinals. I think that's a realistic expectation. I think a final is a possibility, but I'm not going there saying if Tapa don't win, we have a fire him and all of them foolishness. I think most important is a team I forget at least 5 games under them belt. Going.
Yeah.
You want to mute that?
Mute him, man.
Going into the World Cup qualifications. That's my thing. I need warm-up games going into the World Cup qualifications. Because Gold Cup is all well and good, but the goal is to get to the World Cup. So to me, it's just warm-up games to achieve that goal. You understand? Yeah.
I personally want us to try and do a balancing act between trying getting as far as possible in the Gold Cup, but also properly preparing for the qualifiers. That's my personal take.
Yeah.
All right. Man of Steel. Hold on the Liverpool. Hold on 1 second the Liverpool. May I go make Man of Steel go first. Man of Steel, what do you think of our chances in this tournament?
To be frank, I am not expecting us to go beyond the semifinals. I don't know, just a good feeling though. Having looked at the squad and the players involved, for one, I think that we are a bit lacking in the goalkeeping department, and Andre Blake has been playing a lot of games leading up, and should he pick up an unfortunate injury or anything of the sort, I don't think we have covered ourselves well. I'm not sure why Dylan Barnes was selected, given his performance in his debut or his performances for his club. I tried to do some research on him. I think he has only played a handful of games this season at Burton Albion, which he was loaned out to get playing time, and he didn't get any playing time. So that is suggestive of his qualities. I don't know how he got back into this squad. So with all that, semi-final I think would be a good fitting for us. I don't expect us to go beyond the semi-finals. If we do, I'll be happy because I'm a Jamaican. But semi-final it is, and I think if we get to the semi-finals, we would have enough time to gel. Given that we're going to have a camp 2 weeks before, we'll have enough time to put our act together and get some form of chemistry and cohesion among the group. And then hopefully with the addition of the other players, then we can make a strong run for the World Cup.
All right, then cool. DJ Liverpool, I think I'm going to get to you after Alex, but I'm going to Alex first. But I'm going to mute your mic because I think we're hearing some conversations in the background. It kind of look distracting. So when you say mute your mic, it's no offense. It's just the talking in the background. Yeah, man. Alex, what do you think of our chances in this tournament? Alex, you still with us, boss?
Yeah,
unmute yourself, Alex.
Yeah, man, there, man. Boy, it's a wonderful side there, you know.
I know Alex, sir.
I want different Alex, man.
Oh, got you.
Who this? This are Fully?
Yeah, man.
Okay, Fully, got you.
Yes, man, we have a wonderful squad, you know. Lot of talent, you know, but you have certain areas where the previous youth highlight where need work, especially the goalkeeping aspect. The youth there, I play there at the end. You know up to par. Blake one of the best, No jokes about it for real. But if you have a nation where we have 2 goalkeepers, we can't get 2 quality goalkeepers. Look at we, man. The backup goalkeeper not good at all because naturally Blake will start. I need some goal poacher. You understand? When I really have them things in Jamaica, I really have the man that know say, all right then, I come out and I attack the goal. You understand? When I really see them football, the midfield can have blessing and we. Go ahead.
So my boss, you narrate Burke and Nicholson.
Nicholson is a good player. Burke, really to me still. I really see that goal poacher for him. Nicholson, dangerous youth, man. Dangerous youth. Him is a goal poacher, you understand? The man, they are good player, man. You get me? I say. I rate Lambert in the midfield too, but you need more creativity. You understand? The creative aspect you're supposed to have, him not really have it. Defensively, him good. He make interceptions as well, but him not really have the creative spark that going forward, if I get what I say. You really met Lambert before?
If I have seen him play?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I see him play, man.
Yeah, man.
I agree with you. I'm not necessarily a fan of Lambert, to be honest. I've seen him play for club and I've seen him play for country, and I think we should do better. I agree with you there.
You see the coaching staff, hopefully with the changes that they're making on the coaching staff, you can get a core of players who can actually gel. Because that's one of the things really stop Jamaica. Every time we get a crapper player, we see some new face, different man. We don't have a set group of players who know say, all right then. When Jamaica travel, the mute are coming. You understand? Oh, we're gonna have the chemistry there. We're not gonna really have the chemistry there. Like some of the other professional national team members. Forget what I say.
Yeah, man. So where you think we will end up?
Why? So we are going to the semi-final now. No joke, If all things go well, we can touch the semi-final, man. No jokes about it, man. You get me? But the squad need for gel. That's the real inside. Because if you watch most of the practice match, them are friendly them will play so far. About 5 different side me counting and the 5 different time we play. In a reality, how it makes sense then? You go play if you now develop my chemistry among someone. You understand? Look on the USA side.
Yeah, man, the preparation for the tournaments has been poor.
Precisely.
Yeah, man, go through.
All right. You can run the next
one. Man. All right, then. Thanks for that, my boss. Alex. You still with us, Alex? Or if we move on to DJ Liverpool? All right, I'm going to go to DJ Liverpool because Alex now look like he's here with us right now. DJ, what do you think are our chances in this Gold Cup tournament?
Yeah, Formula, a lot of you guys must say a lot of stuff here, but Formula, trust me, we get a final and semi-final in the last 2 World Cup with a squad where I think this squad is 2 times
inferior.
Yeah, I think the squad is. I don't know why the last guy talking up. Why we singling out the keeper? If it was JD, why you guys wouldn't find a fault. I don't really find a fault with the keeper because the keeper saved from not getting around 10.
In the Japan game.
Come on, we see a man one match. Come on, brother. Look at Teshega, one of the best goalkeepers. Then go up against Bayern. We can get 8. We can't judge a man by the one game where we see him play, bro. Look at Javan East. So much game we see him play and him still can't show we nothing to say. So why we not question him inclusion in the squad? We just Dylan Barnes was one of the local keeper and him get called. No one would say him no good.
Man. DJ. We not really fully get to that part there yet, but we spoke on East, man. We spoke on East.
Yeah, man. The man needs to leg off for that, bro. He's a citizen. We get the call up. So be it. This squad better than all the squad we go to Gold Cup with. Why we not gonna make it? Because we don't have a good backup goalkeeper. That's silly, man. What? Really? That's our reason for why we're not gonna make it. This squad.
Yeah, no, but it's a fair point. It's a fair point, though, DJ. It's a fair point because you know the worry is that if something, and God forbid, if something happens to Andre Blake, can anyone else step up? It's a fair point. I personally think. What do you think about that, DJ?
If something so what about if something happened to Leon Bailey, can anyone else step up?
Fair point. Fair point. I mean, Bobby Reed can be put out wide.
No,
Bobby
on the right. Turgot on the left.
Bobby Reed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at, you see what I'm talking about? You're talking about Kevin Lambert is a good. Kevin Lambert is not a good player. Kevin Lambert show his quality in the last match.
He never said that. He said Kevin. No man, DJ. Hold on one sec. To be fair to the boss, he never said that. He said Lambert is not a good player.
I'm gonna show it. I'm gonna show you this. You know why people been talking about Lambert? I see Tapa bring him to Japan, and you mean to tell me you are the specialist defensive midfielder in the squad, and he play a center half at defensive midfield over you? That shows me that I know he's never gonna make this Gold Cup squad. A final,
I'm not really. A final, just my boss.
Once Ravel getting visa, final, me say.
Yeah, all right, cool. Marlon already make him talk on that. Unseen, what do you think are our chances?
You hearing me?
Yeah, man, we're hearing you.
All right, sorry for that intro earlier on, all right?
Yeah, man, no problem, man.
Okay.
I should have told you that I had added you.
Me personally, I go with a straight victory, you know. We'll win this competition, yeah? And the reason why me say we'll win this competition, when you go back and look at this squad played together already against Saudi Arabia, right? The only addition is Dylan Barnes, Turgot, who else again? Dylan Barnes, Turgot, and I remember the other you name. I have it on my brain, but it gone. Anyway, this team player, Leon Bailey, Ravel Morris, the Maggie, and they lost the first game against Saudi Arabia. But you look at the second game, where you see Ravel Morrison and Leon Bailey combined together, and then Tariq Maggie come into the second half playing. So these players know how to play already. They just need a match or two, and the team is right there. You understand? And I think why Whitmore go for Corberg is because he's performing well in MLS. And you know he's going to play against the same defender them most of the time from USA and maybe a couple from Mexico. You understand? So basically, the selection is quite unique where you're looking at, you know, all right, this striker is playing against these defenders, so it's best to take them because he's scoring goal, right, Corberg?
Yeah, man, he's doing very well in the
Nicholson is not
very well.
Nicholson is a great player. Plays well with Leon Bailey, right? So that as a coach, you must look at that. Who can connect with each other? You understand? And that's where I think the only thing I kind of feel upset about is that below the young youth them in the squad. I think that Campbell should be there. Norman Campbell, Karim Parry should be there because they're performing well in their country, in their club. Sorry, you understand?
Yeah.
At the chance now for them put themselves in the national team and cement themselves. You understand? But I think that is one of our greatest downfall. We used to be blamed for the transition of the youngsters in the national team as head coaches and recruiters.
Absolutely.
You understand?
Absolutely.
But apart from that, I am saying, remember here from Mancini, winning the Gold Cup. Remember here from
Mancini. All right, you hear that, people? Unseen Sema win the Gold Cup. Unseen, you spoke on reasons, two things. You spoke on reasons for Burke and Nicholson's inclusion. You must can give a reason why Giovanni is in that squad.
Well, I guess his work rate. I guess his work rate in terms of closing down and running down and the opponent is one of the things they look at. Boy, well, maybe. Huh?
What? 1 second, the Man of Steel.
Beg you 1 second.
If we're Unseen, all right with Man of Steel interrupting.
Yeah, honestly, until him give me back this floor, you know?
Yeah, man. You gotta get it back unseen. You gotta get it. Man of Steel, got you.
So if we are looking for work rate, brother, we don't pick Devon Argyle, brother. Javanese can't work at Devon Argyle, brother.
That's true,
Yeah, but Man of Steel, no, Man of Steel. That are the problem. That is the problem, Man of Steel. Argyle not scoring any goals in Turkey.
He's scoring in Costa Rica. Remember, we have Costa Rica in our group.
Yeah.
So you have to look on the unique selection, you know, of these players at all times. We have Costa Rica in our group. Remember, East is scoring a lot of goals in Costa Rica, right? And he's better than most of Costa Rican forward down in Costa Rica. So you have to look at the selection them carefully. You understand? That's how I think as a coach still. I don't know if I'm right or wrong, but it's how I think.
I think it's a fair point, Unseen. I think it's a fair point. And I understand Man of Steel's point as well. And to be fair to both the gentlemen. I see where both gentlemen are coming from. Another thing, Unseen.
Yes.
You had said that, oh God, it slipped me. You made 2 points. One of them I wanted to go a little bit more in detail with you. So you made the points about the players and also, what was the other point you made again, Unseen?
The youngsters.
Yes, thank you very much, Unseen, because I really wanted to talk about that.
Right.
You think now is the time we should be giving the youths a chance? Because I've seen even the likes of Paris play now. I like Paris, you know, and he's a good player, you know. But I kinda question the level of the Slovenian, Slovenia second division. Yeah, do you think that now is the time we should be giving young players who are unproven at this level a chance to prove themselves?
All right. So when will JFF or the Jamaican football team give them a chance? They never give them a chance before. They give them like 30 minutes in a game, 20 minutes.
Fair point.
When they will give them a chance. This is the time where this is not World Cup qualification. You understand me?
But we're trying to prepare for World Cup during the Unseen.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, none of these players are playing World Cup now. Whether win or lose, they're not gonna play. Ethan Pinnock is going to come back. Jamal Lowe is going to come back. They're not going to play. Antonio is going to come back. Roof is going to come back. So they are looking on players. If you look at it this way, they are looking on these players now, right? If you check it out, they are looking on these players.
Yeah.
If Corbett don't fire, Japanese don't fire, they're not going to play in the World Cup qualification.
Yeah.
They are looking on players. Look at it. The next problem with me, I've still in about, I kind of put my brain to it and understand Hector. But I think when Hector play,
Lord have mercy, Unseen.
when Hector play with good players around him, especially in the center back position, he plays well. But I don't want them to put him in the D mid position. Once they put him in the D mid, they are going to be catastrophe. Problem because they're going to make a bad pass and they're going to score for me. But whenever he plays center back, he plays well for Jamaica. If you watch the matches earlier, him link up well with the midfielder, the D mid, and also what I'm glad with is them pick DJ, that player, magnificent. He have a left foot, one best on the Jamaica side, right?
Yeah,
DJ, but I think they're gonna put him in the D mid role, but it's gonna like stop him from kick the balls more after the get more shots on target. But you know, in the Saudi Arabia game, he scored from that position. So, sky is the limit for DJ.
Yeah, man. All right. So some good points raised by Unseen there. I want, by the way, Teddy Lee, my boss. Big up Teddy Lee, my boss. Big up. The next topic I want to talk to with the panelists, right? And I'm gonna go with Marlon first. Marlon, do you think that we have an issue with player commitment in our Reggae Boyz squad? Do you think that's an issue, Marlon?
I don't think it's really an issue. You have to understand something. A lot of person might watch Blake and these guys the other day didn't go. Remember now, you're contracted to a club, right? And if the club don't release you, the club might say yes, and then they look and say, guess what? They're gonna go to Japan. It's a red zone for us. So you have to look from all angles, you know. When you're inviting a player, you have to contact the club first, you know. You have to contact the club, and the club, if you're being contacted or invited by your national team, are you willing to take the invitation? And the player and the agent decide and say, yes, I'm going there. But sometimes things happen and stuff and players pull out. If somebody say, Timothy, I agree, the guy just switch to the Premier League, and I think preseason is going to be good for him because guess what? You're going to come in the tournament and you're expecting.
Boy, Marlon.
Yeah.
Yeah, got you, Marlon, got you.
Yeah, man. You're coming into a tournament and we're expecting you to perform highly, and then you will leave this tournament and go straight back in the Premier League. So we have to look from both angles, you know. We have to look from the player's perspective and we have to look from our perspective. Yeah, yes, we want the player to be there, yes, because we want him to perform. But sometimes you have to look, it's the first time the guy is going to play the Premier League, so we cannot really bash him for that.
By the way, I saw a very interesting comment. It was so interesting, guys, that I had to write it down, right? Because I was moving past it to give as much highlights to the messages in the chats as possible, but I had to write it down. Firstly, guys, 120 people watching the live. Like it up, guys. We appreciate the support, and it's liking the live does wonders for the channel. It does a lot for the channel, a free way to support the channel. So thank you very much, guys. 120 people watch, 123 people watching the live, 85 likes, guys. Let it up to 100 likes. Also, yeah, man, Primo and Unseen. Primo and Unseen. Unseen to me, almost forget Unseen. Yeah, man. So, guys, Primo Vision, Mr. Primo Vision, go on and subscribe to Mr. Primo Vision's channel. Very good channel. And also Unseen Sports as well. Good channels, right? And Dre Anywhere as well in the comment section. He has a good channel as well. One thing. Oh, by the way, guys, we just hit the 2,000 subscriber mark. We just hit the 2,000 subscriber mark. So I just want to say a massive thank you to all who watch the videos, all who like the videos, and all who subscribe. We really do appreciate it, man. Thank you very much for subscribing to the Formula Sports channel, and we'll do our best rather going forward to continue to give you guys good quality content. All right. So my thanks Primo. Thanks Primo. And Primo, you know there for
hello?
No.
You know how much?
You know there are 400 odd subscribers you have now, boss.
Yeah, I'm at 425. I try to get to 500 hopefully by
next. Yeah, man, guys. Primo have a very good channel. Let's get Primo to 500, man. Yeah, he's approaching a big landmark as well. Yeah. Marlon, I want to talk to you about something about that Ethan Pinnock something you're doing, Marlon. Because my boss, Marlon, my boss. Me not agree with that one there, Marlon. Me sorry, Marlon. Me not agree. Look, I see the point about both perspectives, Marlon, right? The thing is, man, me not see no players. I don't see European players pulling out of the Euros. I don't see European players pulling out of the Euros.
Pamela, why you think USA not having the better players there?
No, but all right. Let me give the difference between US and Jamaica now, Marlon. US, it was a conscious decision by the US hierarchy to leave certain players out. It wasn't certain players saying they're not going to play.
No, the clubs were releasing the players. And most of the players, they basically have new coaches. So it's a matter of fact, everybody have to turn up. Remember now, Timothy Weir, he won the French league, right? But he still want to be a part of the team.
Yeah, so man.
So obviously we want the best players to be able. We have to look from both standpoints. Remember the guy that's reached Premier League. So new players are coming in. You have to remember that new players are coming. So you want to go, although you're the foundation defender, you want to go and stake your claim.
Marlon.
So I'm not going to yeah. Yeah, well,
you know what is the we have to put things into context as well, right? Because my whole thing is that I hear Jerome Waite doing interview and basically implying that a lot of the players aren't committed, right? I hear say Antonio needs to be present to sort out the final touches to him documents. He needs to be present, right? My boss, they are Greece, a vacation, right? Me see the amount of players who pull out of the squad in the tour in Japan. And when me hear an assistant coach a question the commitment of the players, and me see with my own eyes where me see moves and make when even me a question the commitment of the players. Me have to wonder, Marlon. Me honestly have to wonder.
But Famela.
Well, Famela,
I know English based player pull out.
Remember?
Hold on, DJ, 1 second. I soon get to you. Make Marlon finish.
All right. Remember when the squad was named, right? Remember I said that Taxi just moved to a new club. Alvas just looking a club, right? You won't see them there. Person like, why you say that? They are Jamaican players. You have to understand enough. When I understand with Taxi, I could understand with Alvas, right? Kureber just getting back in form. The league just started, and the club didn't want to release him. So we have to look from that. So if Jerome Waite is saying the players are not committed, if you're gonna put it on one side, it's both sides because the senior players not showing up, so you can't expect a person, you can't really bash a person who just play one game. You have to look for all angles, you know. Remember this, you know. Blake hasn't played for the national team since 2019, you guys remember that? Okay. Our captain hasn't played for the team from 2019.
No, man, Marlon, me not just bash Pinnacle alone, you know. I'm saying the players generally speaking.
Okay.
There seems to be commitment issues. Let me get DJ Liverpool in on this, because DJ Liverpool wanted to make a point. Liverpool, what are you saying?
No, I was just saying that I just like English. We make it seem like it's just English-based players.
Yeah, man. Yeah, me agree.
A lot of other players pulling out. Look at even young Norman Campbell, a young player where they try if it's cement in spot in the squad as a squad player. Him pull out the personal. You get me, I say? Alvas Paul when gone down the pecking order in the national team. Him pull out.
I can understand with Norman Campbell now. The guy had a playoff here in Paris. I can understand with Norman Campbell pulling out, right? So I can understand with him, but the other players, you have to look at it.
No, man, hold on, Marlon. Norman had a playoff game.
They were fighting to get in the top 6.
Oh.
And Paris had a playoff game as well.
I know Paris had a playoff game. That I know.
And then Pinnock was like in a playoff, like Pinnock and Jamal was in a playoff around 3 or 4 days before the Japan game. So that never makes sense to them. Look at it that way too.
Yeah. Me no know. My thing is I personally think I'm gonna get in Primo and then Man of Steel. And then because we want to hear from Unseen as well. Right? I just personally feel that there is a commitment problem because other national teams having these problems with player availability. I don't. Prima, what do you think, my boss?
To be honest with you, I suspect that there might be commitment issues, but we won't know for certain until probably that World Cup campaign start. I understand why he's worrying about Pinnock, and the thought did cross my mind because, to be honest with you, a lot of the players still have the thing there. Like a Pinnock, he can think about it, but it not gonna happen. It not gonna make the England squad there. You know what I mean?
You know, Prima is a big point to just raise, because that was the comment that I had saved. Somebody said Pinnock is going into the Premier League. He make it into the Prem, and him think him can make it for England.
I saw the comment too.
Yeah.
And it's not far off because if you think about it, his teammate Ivan Toney is thinking along that lines.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you the honest truth. Even if they have great seasons, it's hard for them to make it into that England World Cup squad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If the whole gate not in it, Pinnock not going to be in it. If Jadon Sancho can't get a game, Ivan Toney need to get realistic. But you can't stop a player from having ambitions. But with saying that, we don't know that if that is the case. But it's a really good question. It's a really good question and something to think about. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Man of Steel. Yes, you think there are commitment issues with some of the players?
On the surface of it, it would want to look that way. But we all have to also remember, Tina, that and be frank, the players and their agents have to look out for their own interests, you know. And while we might be looking out for our interests, as in we are Jamaican fans and want to see the best players playing, sometimes you have to take a back seat and look at it from the players' perspective too, of them wanting to protect their own interests and stuff. I heard they say that the players are not pulling out of the Euros, but when you compare the Euros and the Gold Cup, they are not so close, you know, in that aspect. So we can understand why you would find a lot of players pull out of the Euros as opposed to.
So what you're saying, Man of Steel? What you're saying, Man of Steel, is that the Euros is far more prestigious than the Gold Cup.
For want of a better term, yeah. and so you will like to have less players pulling out of just like track and field. You won't find people pulling out of Olympic and World Championship, but persons will refuse to go to Commonwealth Games. So it's just the reality of it. As it relates to Pinnock, I can understand why Pinnock would be hesitant to come to the Gold Cup, given that his team has just qualified for the Premier League and he's one of the better players, and they want to start off on the right footing and probably try to avoid being relegated after one season. Jamal Lowe, I don't want to say too much about Jamal Lowe's situation, because when you speak to persons in and around the federation, or persons who have the ears of persons in the federation, everyone seems to be very tight-lipped about Jamal Lowe's situation. So I don't know if there's a footballing or an administrative reason as to why he's not been selected for a while now, or when he was selected, he's turned down the opportunity to come. Paris, Norman Campbell. I think Norman Campbell moved on to our next club, you know. I'm not sure if he's at the same club he was at last season.
Man, I know. I know. I reported on it. I did a story on it. Kukariki, they finished third in the Serbian first division.
Yeah. Paris is a good player, good talent. I heard he said something earlier on and I was smiling when he said it. That they're not.
By the way, Man of Steel. Sorry to cut you, but I also think that Norman Campbell scored on his debut. He scored on his debut for Kukariki. The Serbia in the friendly game. Got you.
So I heard he said something about Paris and the Slovenian league. I smiled when he said it, because I have watched some of the clippings of those Slovenian league, and to be quite honest, I am myself is not too impressed.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to downplay his work, because you know it's Europe and standard here is really high, and Shaman Nicholson was playing in Slovenia as well, so hopefully he'll get an opportunity in a first division team. I don't know if his team has qualified for the first division.
No, them fall just short.
But if not, hopefully so hopefully he can dominate again and get a move up to the first division or some other first division in Europe. I don't think now is the time for us to be trying players. And I can say this. Tapa has been coaching Jamaica from about 2016, you know, when it was evident, or 2016, or I think it was after the failed, after the last failed World Cup campaign.
Breaking news. 1 minute. Breaking news. American sprinter Richard failed drugs test.
Shakari?
Yeah.
I lie, tell DJ Liverpool. DJ Liverpool.
I'm not
which part you see that, DJ? DJ, which part you see that?
I'm not lying. See there on the Jamaica Observer page.
Why am I shut the show DJ Liverpool?
DJ Liverpool.
Family, you have to do a story on that one.
Then I must. Unseen. Are you just hold on? Unseen. Me just come to unseen. Hold on, them boss. Hold on, them boss. Liverpool.
Maybe you can
Liverpool.
Check it up on
Liverpool.
Huh?
Liverpool. They just mash up.
It don't mash up, man.
Liverpool. What a people's DJ.
Have to pause that and deal with
yeah, man. All right. Bye.
Get back to the football.
Me say it. Me just yeah, man. Me just like I said, this one thing on it. Me say it already, you know. Say me suspicious of people who train with Justin Gatlin. All right. Me move on. Me move on. Unseen.
Everywhere, the TVJ, Twitter, everywhere. I push it.
Yeah.
Yes, Formula.
Unseen. What you think about player commitment? You think it's a genuine issue?
I don't put it saying it's player commitment. I think it's player treatment. Why I think these players are not really, you know, interested most of the time. When you look at the youngsters coming in the squad, look at the trend. They come, they play 15, 20 minutes. And then you wish you as a coach, you want them to perform up to their best of their ability and do something on the field. And it's very difficult because young players need to get blood in, right? So that they can showcase their skill. And it takes time for a young player. You understand? You look at Tariq Maggie. Tariq Maggie don't do nothing yet for Jamaica. So the question is, Tariq Maggie is still not the squad? No, Tariq Maggie not the squad because the original players them want him at the squad and them vote for him. Right? That's one of the biggest reasons why I'm in the squad. Ravel Morris vote for him. Leon Bailey vote for him. Most of the top players them vote for him. That's why I'm in the squad. Because he don't nothing yet as a young player for Jamaica team. If you look at it.
Jesus, me not cut you. But when you watch Tariq Maggie play, you look like he deserves to be on the field.
Right.
Come on.
Right.
So don't say how much young player you go put in a squad now, bro. You can't put that. You have Tariq Maggie night, you have Lamar Walker night. You don't want no more. There's no more young player out there where you could say,
Karim Paris deserve a chance. The Lamar Campbell deserve a chance.
But you have to put 4 young players night. You allow them a chance.
Of course.
Whoa.
Look at England. Look at USA squad.
Look at USA squad, but USA young player them develop more better faster than our young player, bro.
All right, so that is
excuse me, none of USA young players is playing in no second division.
So the question I ask you: when we can have young players to play, if we don't start somewhere?
Yeah, well, we start with Tariq Maggie and Lamar Walker, bro. You know, I expect to have a Gold Cup squad. I have 4, 5, 6 young players. It's not gonna happen. There's not a lot of big international teams do that.
We need young.
Look at Brazil. Look at Brazil. And Danny Alves making Brazil squad at 39. Look at Portugal. And they have deeper talent than we. So why we keep on feel like the national team is the place to make young players develop? No, bro. You go develop.
It's not a place to make young players develop, but our culture, the whole what you call it now, these administrators and these, you know, in Jamaica, they use the national team to develop players and sell them. If you don't look at it, you understand? So at the end of the day, this is the trend of Jamaica. Until we change from that, then you can talk like how you say.
So obviously, I don't know the administrators. People like you want that to happen, bro.
No, man. No, if you did watch Rudolph Speed interview on Coach's Desk, you'd talk something different.
I did watch it, but that's crap. I ain't gonna talk about that. I did.
All right, hold on. Everybody listen to this now. Rudolph Speed. There was a player at Magrat High School, right? You know him, Formula?
Peter McGregor.
Peter McGregor. Yeah, man.
All right.
You know,
Peter
he's
McGregor.
in Sweden.
Hold on. Peter McGregor didn't play for any club, you know. Just straight from his school to Europe. You know, say Speed did one sign him.
Well, excuse me.
You know, Speedy wants signing for Cavaliers.
I know.
Why he want signing for Cavaliers?
Because him think the young player have potential.
Not potential, but sell him to make money.
Well,
who wouldn't want to do that?
Yeah, true.
Right. No, if you look at it now, all the speed players were playing national from under same thing up. Them sell them. So once a club have a player in the national team, you're more likely to sell in a Jamaican market to a USL, a MLS, or a European club. You understand? So that's the trend Jamaica have. Using the national team to sell players, and that need to change. But what me I say is that is the way Liverpool, DJ Liverpool, the Jamaican thing I go.
Yeah, but you look at Cavalier, bro. Cavalier can afford to sell a lot of young players because Cavalier only play young players, and enough of them never make it to a national team before them. Say, look at Nicholas Hamilton. He never play for the national team, and he still go overseas because Cavalier system different from the others. A club them, bro. Cavalier don't have to depend on the national team to make them player get sell, bro.
Well, most of them players they depend on the national team.
Yeah, because that maybe make it happen faster.
But that open the door so him not have to depend on them in the future.
That for sure, bro. Look, but brother, look here. Look how much Brazilian player, other player they all over the world where play were good enough to make a team, but never yet make it. Why we have to think say we have to put young players in the team to develop. Brother, we
don't. No, DJ Liverpool. I disagree with what you're saying, but when I tell you about the trend that the administrator them. That's what I'm saying. This is not how I want it to be, I want it to be just like what you're saying. You see me?
Yeah.
Because these players should be developed and ready already. You understand? The trend of the administrator causing the system.
My thing is, apart from a player like a young player like a Lamar Walker, or maybe a Dashan Anglin, I don't think from a player reach 25, from a player reach 24, 25, and still in the USL, I don't think he should deserve a call to my national team. If you try to use the USL as a developing stage of your career, if you try to get into Europe, once you reach 25, 26, and you're still there, USL, bro. A Sunday, even football you are playing, you can't come to my national team.
Formula. I have a next point. Yeah. All right. This is alleged. This is alleged from a coach close to Whitmore.
Yeah.
When Karim Paris came and played in the Serbia game, not Serbia. Serbia. Serbia will play? Saudi Arabia. He was disappointed in his performance, so he told him to go and fix certain things in the left striker position. And when him go in club, him start score a goal till him become the top goal scorer for the league, right? Remember, you tell him to fix certain things and the youth fix it. And you don't call him back and give him an opportunity to represent by Jamaica. How you that feel?
Yeah, I see your point. Yeah.
But it's alleged. I don't know if it's 100% true.
Unseen. Say that again, because you did kind of chip out a little bit, so some of the viewers might not have heard you.
Okay. I heard this from a coach close to Theodore Tapa Whitmore. Right? I don't know if it's 100% accurate, but he was disappointed in Karim Paris' performance in the Saudi Arabia game when he was playing the LS position. Right? That's the left striker. The right striker position, sorry. Right striker. Yeah. On the right striker position. Right? So he told him to go at his club and fix certain things in that position. Hence, that boy went over and worked hard on that key things that he need to fix and started to score goals. Right?
Yeah.
So until he become one of the leading goal scorers in his competition.
Yeah.
Right? Also got assist and stuff like that. Then you have upcoming games before the playoff when they have, and you don't call him. Right? So that is not to me, it's player treatment over player commitment to me. how
Yeah,
they treat the
yeah.
players,
No,
right?
it's a fair point unseen. It is a very fair point, and it's one that I personally thought could be an issue at play as well. It's a fair point.
Right?
Very fair point.
Yes. Also, with the team now, the first topic we talk about, more say this the support star system. Why look good, not lie. And this is what the players them was vouching for. So them supposed to perform and do what them supposed to do now. Them supposed to focus on football now because them have a 15 support staff, right?
Yeah.
15 coaching support staff, right? More doctors, more physios, more masseurs, more equipment manager, and a video analyst, one of the most critical part of the game, right? So that's one of the reasons why me say we have an opportunity to win the competition, you know. The support staff. You understand?
Because the backroom staff is better.
And the key part in it is
fair
the video
point.
analyst.
All
We
right.
never have a video analyst yet.
Yes, definitely.
Pamela.
Definitely.
Pamela.
Yo.
One question. You know that you remember the under 17 competition where Jamaica did miss the penalty and never make it to the under 17 World Cup.
Yeah.
With Alex Marshall, them and so.
Alex Marshall, yeah.
Where Alex Marshall was voted the player of the tournament in the CONCACAF. Right. You know that Christian Pulisic was on that USA team. So we're talking about player. Did that show? Where's Alex Marshall playing football now? And where's Christian Pulisic? And where's Farmer in the pan?
But DJ Liverpool. Yeah. This is one of the biggest problems in Jamaica, you know, agents.
We ain't talking about agents. No matter which agent you get, Alex Marshall. Once Alex Marshall come back and play that year, their Manning Cup, that was it for him. Him done after that.
Yeah.
You get what I say, Formula? Agent is one of our biggest problems.
Bro, me understand it. Me hear passion for your local ball, them no brother.
But no, I'm not talking about no passion for local ball. I'm saying agents is the problem. I'm not singling out a player.
But focus on the track and field and all of them sitting there.
Because you have agents who take up ball when not good enough. I talk about agents taking up a ball what is quality over quantity.
They hear the thing now. Jamaica is not a footballing culture nation, or we want to call it.
It don't really matter where it's a football country. You have the raw material.
All right.
You have the raw material.
Let me say, no, go to Brazil, go to somebody around and take him up and think him going to run something. You
always compare people with people. That's
what we do. We feel like we have
one of your biggest.
We don't have a Lionel Messi out here, bro. We don't have a Cristiano Ronaldo out here, bro.
And it is because of our development at youth level.
From 98 till now, bro.
You ever have a teammate and coach him from grassroots?
Brother, hear me say no.
Answer the question.
Brother, hear me say no.
No, must ask a question. Yes or no? Yes or no, DJ Liverpool.
Big man, just to me answer. Brother, I'm talking now. From 98 till now, the best ball I will produce. We never say produce. I Craig Butler we have to give the ratings to that. But still, the ball that way you said not develop good. You still want to take them and put them in the national team for them develop BG. You say where you asking really make no sense.
No, where you are trying to imply, I'm not trying to imply that. I'm saying you have to give the young youth them a chance.
Brother, you can't take the national team to give young youth a chance, bro.
But they're playing well. They're playing well. That's the point. They're performing well.
Performing well at what level, my G?
It don't really matter. They're in Europe.
No.
That's above USL players. It's above USL players. It's above Jamaican local league players. What are you talking about?
Martin Davis is in Europe and he still can't get a look in. We're not lobbying for him because Martin Davis was not developed here, or you don't see him as a schoolboy level, so you don't get
Martin Davis issue is with him and Whitmore, if you never know that.
Yeah, man.
You don't get me, say? The coach and him have a problem and left it there. That's
a problem. That's what problem from administration level to straight up to some of the fans then. Because when we look on a player like a Joey Desert, who is better than Kevin Lambert and Speedy Williams, and he can't get a look in. You know that player, Formula?
Yeah, yes, sir.
You know that player, Joey Desert? We play
Yeah, man, Orlando City. Yeah, man, I know him.
Defensive midfielder, we're calling him from USL, but he ain't getting a look in. Why? Because
Farmer youth player for us.
Formula.
He never bought
what these fans don't understand is that we have players that are good in terms of they can go out there and play a one-day football and play very well. But consistency is what the American players have over us. Sorry.
Consistency in terms of development.
Yeah, they can play a long period of good football. Jamaican players, they can play a 1 game or 2 game and that's it. So DJ Liverpool, if that's that development.
If that's the case, why Joey Desert, who is an American foreign player who's playing at a higher level, why he can't get a look in over some youth, Jamaican youth in the USL where it's like a coach say, my boss are youth. But if you be real, me understand.
No. Remember, selecting players come with coaching. We don't say no. The coach, I feel like a person to come with your feelings to as a selecting player. If you understand what I'm saying.
If me had run a TV show and me see Formula as a good host, if a Formula tap in and not tell me morning, but when him go on the panel, him a do him to do and I bring in revenue. I don't care what feelings me I develop a player.
So that's what I'm trying to say. Everybody is different. You have coach with different personality.
Bro, Tapa have one brother. Me tell you a long time now. Tapa have one personality, brother. Tapa have one personality. I see Tapa said most of them man are not good enough. That's why Tapa them have. If JFF did allow Tapa to pick all of that team, I'm glad to JFF pick a team too. If JFF did allow Tapa to pick a team, brother, you don't think say USL a Phoenix 11 versus. Brother, I know I think that the man biased towards my man them there. We feel real because some of food player now good.
Who biased to the man them?
Brother. Brother, when you look on the 60-man squad, brother, when you look on me not only all youth like Rolando Errands to make it, brother. Brother, some player in the 60-man pool that me never know if the man still play football, brother. Funny enough, you know that me don't know if the World Cup goes on next year. Me don't know if you know this, so we there attack and America slide through and qualify for the semi-final with the team where them have now, and the next round of the group of the competition they can go for a different 23. I don't know if it's still saying, but say World Cup run like that.
Yeah, you have a time when they can get addition.
Yeah.
So no for them big team and send out them little team for and see them performing. That's how we never win it because of that America did do it and beat with our.
No, we beat ourselves, man.
Brother, we beat ourselves because we never have a good team, brother. Tapa just pack up this one bag of man with no good, brother. The man can't. We have to we get a semi-final.
You can't go final and say your team not good.
Brother, we not brother, the last two.
Oh, we can't agree with that DJ Liverpool.
Them this side no good,
Hold on.
I can't agree with that.
Unseen, to be fair, that particular Tapa team that went to the final, didn't play or didn't have the capability to play very good football,
So how you got the final?
Attached to the players, them can watch them from schoolboy level, brother.
How you got the final, Formula?
I know, I because great determination, the man them go out there, the man them really work hard, really fight, right, and got us to the final. I think that and a combination of good defensive tactics by Theodore Tapa Whitmore helped to get us to the final.
Okay, so we not play the ball game for go final now?
No, me never say we not play the ball game for go finals in Unseen. Me say the quality of football or the type of football. We played more defensive, more offensive, attractive football.
Family, I know more ask him which player out of that squad get a big contract after the Gold Cup.
It come down to agent.
Brother, it's not about agent, brother. Come on, man.
Come on, it come down to an agent.
Brother, agent, it come down to most time when it come down to agent, you get a deal, I must like some of them local player, brother. But you dead
Local player. It still come down to agent, somebody who can talk to a club, and negotiate.
Bro, nobody never get contact to none of them players, brother, because none of them never really good enough, bro. I'm afraid to talk. That's why I'm ready to you pan it sport next and Zidane in him. Just talk it as it is, no, brother. We're not the football. I don't think we're gonna produce no Messi, brother. We are talking about give some, brother. The most impressive young stuff what we have for this long time is Tyreek Magee, bro. Tyreek Magee is the only impressive young footballer we have. We talking about Jamaica Topi, brother. The only thing is Jamaica Topi do for Instagram and pose and take picture, bro. You just, brother, come on, you need to stop, brother.
All right.
Touch the players,
all right.
Yeah, formula.
Yeah, you guys really go at it on this one. You guys really go at it.
No, we can't argue with DJ Liverpool and some of these points, but some of them make sense. But what I try to make him know is that the way how Jamaica system is now, they use the national team to sell players and to get players out of Jamaica. The right way is to get more agents involved in our football so we can get our players out. You know, say in Linstead, where Peter McGregor, play most of his football with Magrat, there are players better than him, or me coach personally.
G, come at me know you. Linstead come from?
Yeah, man, I coach Charlie Moon. I coach Charlie Moon.
You coach Charlie Moon?
Yeah.
Oh. Am I
two man them turn friend now?
I do fitness, fitness and injury management and first aid, all them things in terms of massage and them things.
All right.
I see where the Kaim Paris connection comes from.
No. It's basically how I'm performing in the league, like everybody else.
All right, guys.
Because I would rate that league over USL league.
Which league? Brother, when I see Paris them post a video, brother, I can't see nothing be a fag, brother. I don't know them playing that. Brother, be a fag, man. See. All
right.
Peter McGregor thing look official. You see how when he club unveil Peter McGregor, dog, he look like a lion.
Yeah. All right. So we forgot agreed.
I put players then we I get chance. We yesterday they get chance the national team, brother. Brother, not even they never make them local starting in this, bro. Come on, man. We need to do better, bro. The better thing is that we get players like Mikel Antonio to lift the profile of the team, so coach can come or big whatever eyes are gonna be on them, and they see this young player like this Tyreek Magee and say, "Whoa, this young guy look good." Ravel Morrison come and say, "Tyreek Magee wicked to reaffirm them on them broadcast." You know what? When Tyreek Magee coming at a World Cup, what that can do for him? You know what that can do for him? That can do a lot for him.
Yeah, and he actually
first in referred.
Him start the other day for you, Penny.
Come on, Tyreek Magee star, brother.
Liverpool, him start what they have for you, Penny, in Belgium,
Yeah, man. You know that the people, the press in Belgium is cussing the head coach because Tyreek Magee is performing well at the under 20 level, and them are cussing the why this young man can't make they see that in. So maybe a different coach come in and you who to tell Tyreek Magee even get a starting spot.
Yeah. Swaby.
Tyreek Magee is not the kind of Tyreek Magee is not the regular young so hold on the ball, He know for pass it, brother.
Yeah.
Knock it. The man play like baiting, G. Yeah, I'm going to eat some food no for me. Look come on.
Yeah, man. Cool. Swaby.
Listen, man. Big up yourself. I'm my place to hear. No Garfield with the whole of them ball there. Big up yourself. Roddy Murray, whole of them. Big up yourself.
All right. So Liverpool are an unseen end it on mutual terms. Swaby, I don't know what happened, Well, I was going to add you and then it just come off. So me no know. But yeah, guys. Like up like up the live, you know. We appreciate the support.
Formula.
Like up the live. Unseen. Yo,
Yes, Formula. You see, I ask him a question and him couldn't answer me.
which question that?
If him ever coach a team at the grassroots level to see the talent and the quality of these players. You see, when I try to say that Jamaica can produce a Messi, and I don't agree with him. We can produce world class footballer. And the reason why we can produce world class football is that we have the raw material. We have speed, aggression. We have speed, aggression, and skill. We just need the right
Yeah, man.
administrators to gather these youngsters and build them. You understand me? And that's where
Yeah,
we fall short. You understand?
agreed.
Craig Butler showed Jamaica that we can do it with Leon Bailey. And why him not have more, out is because JFF stifle him too. A lot of people is against him. You understand? And he's doing well. Same way, fighting the fight. You
Yeah.
get what I say?
All right. Yeah. All right. All right. So yes, guys. What I want to do before we jump off is I just want to take a quick look at the 23-man squad and just run through it quickly. Right. Blessings, Ian. Bless up my boss. Bless up my boss. So guys, again, thanks for being here. Like up the live, guys. We do appreciate the support. It helps the channel immensely. Unseen, you want to jump in at the 23-man squad now and look on
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, that sounds good.
All right. So remember go to the goalkeepers and defenders now. What do you think about the goalkeepers Unseen? Andre, Dylan, and Dennis.
I think Jaden White should be there over Dylan Barnes. That's my personal thinking. But
Same development argument.
no, not development. He's a quality goalkeeper. I think he's better than Dylan Barnes. That's my thinking. Jamaica never really have a problem with goalkeeper,
Okay.
Building goalkeepers.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I think, and he's young, so we have a goalkeeper coming up in the system who, will get Ghana experience and stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Right?
By the way, guys, the link is in the comment section. You guys want to jump on or we can talk some ball, you guys can jump on as well. Swaby, we have for some boss.
Yes, so good day, panelists. How's everything?
Yeah, man. Yeah, we're good, man.
So the view that I was trying to that I'm really thinking about is the idea. I don't want us Jamaica to have a short-sighted idea towards the development. When it is that you're talking about development, it should be a systematic, broad thing, which almost like a net, which develops the whole, Jamaica as a whole. So when it is that you have, kind of stifle Jamaica as a whole. You understand? Where you have some players get left out. But if it is that you focus more on a broader scale, then where you say, okay, instead of focusing on sending the player them when them underdeveloped and then develop them when them when them in the national team, it's short-sighted because you're not going to develop the system on a whole. You're not focusing the resources on developing the system on a whole. So you're gonna have players get left out. You get what I'm saying? Because the resources is not fully focused on the system itself. It only focuses on a player basis. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. All right. So what do you think about the goalkeeper, Swaby?
We always can develop depend on Blake. Blake, he is really the rock for us. Other than that, I like Jaden White. I think he has a whole lot of development left. So I think I don't know if necessarily the Gold Cup would be good. I think it need more time before him really getting as a a second tier goalkeeper. But I think the choice that they made for this squad is good. So I'm happy with it with the goalkeeper pickings.
Yeah. Unseen defenders: Amari Bell, O'Neal Fisher, Hector Lawrence Lowe, Maria Moore, Powell. What do you think about the defense?
Well, O'Neal Fisher is my only, he underperformed in the games coming up to the Gold Cup. But the other players are okay for me, you know. Oh, Hector play good at centre back, but not at CDM. So it's
Okay.
quite good. Only Fisher is my issue. But he has room. He can, play a good game, but he's the only problem I have. Amari Bell perform well the time he gets when he play for Jamaica. Especially in the US game. Tackles well, passes well. So he's okay for me. Tax Lawrence is getting there now. Remember him have that free kick, him have the free kick lock. And he's
Yeah.
a Gold Cup player.
Yeah,
When Gold
yeah,
Cup
yeah.
player, he play good football. All right. Asian Marapa is, with us from
Yeah.
long time, senior player. You know, Damian Lowe, you know, captain, Gold Cup player also. Um, what him name? Leon
Yeah.
Moore. One more, yeah man. Him have Jamaica team in him heart. He's a
Yeah.
Jamaican, real Jamaican. So we have some quality centre back. We just need that, they call it cohesiveness, so they can play together and communicate well and stuff like that. So I think it's a good defensive unit, right? It's a good defensive unit. Remember, we go to Gold Cup with a worse defensive unit than this. So this defensive unit against the opposition, which is not really no powerhouse, like USA team is depleted, So I think this defense can hold them on.
Yeah. I agree with you on the Fisher point. I personally would have brought Javian Brown instead of Fisher. I agree with you, and I personally would have bought Javian Brown instead of Fisher. I agree with you. Even though I understand Javian Brown has an injury issue, though. I understand. I didn't unfortunately get to watch his last game, but I hear he has an injury issue. I don't know if that contributed to it.
Okay, I don't know.
Yeah, me I forgot check that one out. But Swebe, what do you think about the defenders? Swebe, you here with us, Swebe?
Yes, I'm hearing you. So for the defenders, them, I think I'm good with what we have. The only weakness I really see is on the right side. With Alvas, where he need, a little bit more, playing time. I don't think he's fully where he needs to be. But other than that, for the central and the left, I think we're pretty good.
Okay. All right. So the defenders, we sort out the defenders now. Let us move to the midfielders. The midfielders are Daniel Johnson, Tyreek McGee, Ravel Morrison, Lamar Walker, Devon Speedy Williams, and Junior Flemings. Unseen. What do you think about that midfield?
Daniel Johnson, my player, wicked left foot. When you watch his game in the championship, him can score a goal from out of the 18 yard, far distance goal. So that is one of the things I think we lack in terms of kicking the ball from out of the 18-yard box and scoring. And he's one of those players that can do that like him naturally can do it. You understand me? Tyreek McGee, quality youngster, plays well with Ravel Morrison and Leon Bailey, and he's taking telling from them. And thing Lamar Walker now, he didn't get any. I don't see him as yet, in the doing his thing yet, but he's young and he has potential. let us see what he can offer if he get his chance. Devon Williams. Devon Williams is average. He's an average player, you know. I don't have any problem with him. He can hold his own. Junior Flemings now, I don't know if he's in his farm like the last, like before he went in the problem. But he's a quality player and he's a Gold Cup player also. He stepped up in the Gold Cup and played some wonderful football the last time. You understand? And stuff. Leon Bailey now. No, that's midfielders. You're going over the
No, Leon Bailey. We're gonna get to the attackers.
Okay, all right.
But more.
So Junior Fleming. Junior Fleming is quality player.
Yeah. All right. Swebe look like him leave us. Yeah, man. But I have seen Lamar Walker a couple of times at Miami FC this season, and the player looks good. He looks good. I mean, he's improved, not this particular level, but let's see what he has to offer. I think he's good enough to be of some use at this particular level. Attackers now: Leon Bailey, Corey Burke, Javan E, Shamar Nicholson, Bobby Reed, Blair Turgott. What do you think about it, Unseen?
Well, these players, the attackers, looks good for me. Javan Easy was my only, problem. But I look into the coach's eyes and see why he picked Javan. That's the only reason I can think of, because of his work rate and maybe he used to some of these players, played against them and stuff like that. But Leon Bailey, quality player. Corey Burke in farm. Shamar Nicholson, quality player, plays well with Leon Bailey and Ravel Morrison. Bobby Reed, quality player also, and Blair Turgott, show his quality in the matches against Serbia, right? So I think it's a quality attacking team we have here in terms of for attackers.
Yeah, I agree. The only thing I really have an issue with is Javanese.
I think that's where Karim Paris would come in, Javanese, for me.
My thing is though, why wasn't, I mean, again, we're not, I mean, we're speculating as to why Lowe is not in the final squad.
That's one of the biggest things too. I don't understand how Lowe is not in the squad neither.
Because I saw the squad before some of the players pulled out, and Lowe was in it. So I don't know what is taking place. I would have Lowe over any time of the day. So that's the only concern for me. But I think it's a decent squad. It could be better. But I think it's a decent squad. I think it's a good enough squad that we can go to the Gold Cup and do reasonably well. I don't know if we'll win it, but I think we can. At the very least, I think we should get to the semis. The midfield, the CDM position is a bit of a struggle for us. But we are good in defense and good in the forward line. Very good in the forward line, even though there are a number of noticeable absentees from the forward line. Right? And numbers got you unseen.
But family, I have to remember, even though we have a CDM problem, if the team plays together and defense together, we don't necessarily need out and out CDM, You understand? If we can press together as a team, close the ball, close the play, we don't necessarily need a CDM player. And I think that is the team we have on paper now, because we don't have a out and out CDM. So I think we have to press.
So your argument is that the rest of the squad is good enough. That we can it's the CDM position is not a worry for us per se.
Right. Because when I look at when I look at the other teams in terms of quality the other teams have, we don't see any big threat, from USA. Don't see any threat from USA and some other teams. So I think
Mexico is a good team though.
Yeah, Mexico is a good team, but you have to remember when you're pressing a team, you can't always get the ball if you press them right.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. No, I see a point. I mean, in an ideal world, we'll want a good CDM in our squad. I see your point though, but for me personally, I still in a good world would want it would help with the balance of the team.
But you have to
If we
remember
had
to a formula.
a very good CDM.
You have to remember to a formula. DJ can tackle well and DJ can pass well. You understand? He's not an out and out DME. Bobby Reed can tackle well. Bobby Reed can pass well. He's not an out and out defensive midfielder. So we have persons in the middle of the park who can tackle. You understand? Whitmore give DJ a particular role to do and he's fit. I think he'll carry out that role well for me.
Yeah. I personally I see a point about DJ, right? And it's a good point. But I don't know. I want to see an enforcer. I like a very good, because I don't mind Hector, but Hector has not been playing a lot in recent times for Fulham, and I think that even affected him against the US, why he looked so poor against the US. Right? So I don't know. I see a point about DJ, but I personally just want an enforcer in the team, man. I want a good, solid enforcer in the team. I don't know what you think about that, Unseen, but I see a point about DJ.
Yes. Formula. I agree with you. We need an enforcer in the team, but we have before this team pick, and then we don't go way out and out CDM. And the best way to play with out and out without an out and out CDM is to press together as a team. You understand?
Yeah.
And if we don't do that, we're gonna die out there.
Yeah.
Squeeze the ball, man to ball, right? And don't back off thing cause goals to score upon we. Press the ball.
Yeah.
Put pressure, make them kick with the ball. And once Jamaica do that, we're gonna score a lot of goals. Because imagine, we squeeze the ball and they spill the ball to Leon Bailey right up there near the 18-yard box. That's an opportunity for us to score.
Yeah.
You understand? So I think that is the way forward with this team. If we sit back and try to defend, we're gonna die.
Yeah. All right, so guys, we're coming up to the end of the show now. I just want to quickly go through some of the noticeable, some of the top players that are not in the squad, in the 23 final man squad. So, by the way, we need to do an investigation on Casey Palmer. We need to do an investigation. I feel something is up there, man. I feel something is up there. I feel fully, we're closing off the show now, boss. Fully, are with us? Fully, are you hearing me?
Yeah, man. We just pass back to man.
Yeah, man. We're closing off the show now. Final thoughts, Fully. Final thoughts.
Yeah, man. We have a decent squad, so we can basically do good in the Gold Cup. You get me, I say? But I just want some more depth, especially in the goal department, because if you really remember the last campaign, when we have the finals and my boy,
turn up your volume, Fully.
You hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I say, we have a decent squad.
And pause the video too, so I hear our feedback. Yeah, man, you're listening to the video. Yes, pause that Fully.
All right, good now?
I'm not hearing myself. No, I'm still hearing. When you come on to the live, fully gone. All right, so guys, a quick roundup of the top players that are out. No Palmer. We need to do an investigation into that. I think something is. I personally think that something is up from the Japan tour when he left and didn't return. Gray, no Antonio, no Stewart, no Roof, no Palmer. Right? No Wes Harding, no Javane Brown, no Cousins. So those are the big players that are
low.
unseen. Yeah, man, I call low already.
Okay.
Low,
Yes.
Palmer, Low, Gray, Antonio, Stewart, Roof, Cousins, Harding, Brown. 9 players that were in the 60-man pool that were expected to make the final 23 and didn't make it. Unseen, your final thoughts, my boss?
I think this team can bring home the trophy. I personally think that. But the way Whitmore normally play, I think he has to put pressure on the ball more to win this competition. If he defends too much, I think we're not going to win. But once we play balance and attacking, mean more attacking than defending.
Yeah.
We have a better chance to outscore team because we have the firepower up front. In terms of the young players in the team, I'm disappointed in terms of the young players making the squad because we could have given them the opportunity now in the Gold Cup to see where they're at. Because in the Gold Cup qualification, we're going to have additional players coming in and taking position spot over some people who play Gold Cup, whether they play good or not. You understand me? So at the end of the day, I think they could give them the opportunity to showcase their talent. And the goalkeepers, I just wanted Jaden White there because he's young and a quality goalkeeper, growing, developing, and I think he would do well in the Gold Cup. And Theodore Whitmore just need to get these team training together, start out with a system that they will play, find the right team to put on the field, and take it from there. Take it a step at a game at a time, and we will win this competition. What prize do you give if we win this competition, family?
There are cash incentives, prize money, and just the prestige of being champions of CONCACAF.
No, I'm not talking about that. I know that. I'm talking about you giving me a prize. The predict.
So if we win, I see what you mean. We have to go link board. We have to go link that, my boss. We have to go link board that, my boss. But I'll tell you this much. I will definitely. You see, if we win Gold Cup, because you call it, you see, if we win Gold Cup, you and I will talk. Will talk.
You know when France win Gold Cup, I call it.
No,
never bet.
Okay. Yeah.
If you
bet you eat a food.
But I rich.
Yeah. Travis, me now say everybody we think are gonna make the 23 squad, but just my personal opinion based on merit, I thought some of the players that are off, could have been on. Some of them I understand their document issues, but there are some of them that don't have document issues. So, we don't know what's up with those. All right, so guys, we're coming. Right. Thank you very much. Akimi, big up yourself, my boss. Big up yourself. Clark Harris can easily play in Belgium. Clark Harris can play in a number of places, my boss. There are Premier League clubs that are scouting him, right, or that are interested in him. Yeah, so guys, thank you for joining us this afternoon. We really do appreciate it. The Gold Cup squad dropped, so we had to do a live. We have to, man, Travis, we respect all opinions, my boss. We respect all opinions, my boss. All opinions are welcome here at the Formula Sports. Right, so Natty Congo. Comments reading through, guys. Coach Whitmore job is so difficult. Everyone wants their players in the squad, which is not possible. Fair point. So true, so true, so true, so true. Lawrence Vigoro is also gathering his documents to apply for his passport. Yeah, I did hear that as well. I did hear that as well. So, guys, you know, thanks for joining us this afternoon. Thanks for joining us, you know, and unseen. Big up yourself, my boss. Thanks for joining us.
Yes,
and
man, big up.
yeah, man, and you know, all the panelists that were on previously, you know, some of them linked me up and told, you know, they were saying they had to, you know, they had other engagements and stuff like that. But guys, thanks for and talking football with us, and also the viewers. If it wasn't for you, this wouldn't be possible. So thank you very much. The support is much appreciated. Like up the live before you guys jump on, and thanks for bringing us over the 2,000 subscription mark. We really do appreciate it. So guys, stay safe, take care, and until next time.